Don't self-deprecate at the breakfast table.
You put that down right now!
We don't live forever, it just has to exist longer than I do. The fucks I give are over there.
Coffee can be weird sometimes.
Okay, well...
I am going to be a nightmare if this continues. Come kill me like a man, you cuckold!
I'm Peach. Hello, Moon. We're both objects. I cast Meat Shield.
I brought a guest. You don't have good ears, and I said,
oh, she's immune. Fuck you, me! Your mother. Dude,
No.
seeing
I-
you. Hey, everybody, welcome in. You're here for Conundrum Company, one of our amazing.
Can't tell if he's being serious.
I don't know if he's doing a bit right now.
He's pranking.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't tell us when we were
guys.
5 minutes out. So
Are we 5 minutes out still? What's happening?
Guys, help
Hello?
me,
What's
audience.
up?
Audience, help me, please. I'm held here against my will.
He's trapped.
Please, guys, welcome to Conundrum Company.
It's just a joke. We're joking.
Anyway, guys, hey, it's gonna be D&D time shortly, but first, we're gonna do some cool announcements. We love announcements. They're everybody's favorite part. Over to you, Parker.
hello, I'm here with your schedule. So tomorrow, join us for Roundtable. Slow and Artbleed will be doing Eye Hunt. That'll be super duper fun. So come over and learn how to play a new TTRPG. Then on Friday and Saturday, we have Off the Rails and Conundrum Company at their normal times. The following Sunday, we have our community event that you guys funded, which was Conundrum Babies. It's a very fun one-shot, guys. We had a lot of fun playing it. So go join us. And then Monday, November 22nd, we have Highlight Heroes with Hendo Art, and that'll be our last Highlight Heroes of the year. So, super duper exciting. But yeah.
Awesome. And none of this amazing content could happen without our fantastic sponsors. Skull Splitter Dice.
Skull Splitter Dice.
Woo! Guys, Skull Splitter Dice, not only do they sponsor our programming, but they also sponsor a monthly giveaway that you can get in. Today, during the break, use code !WIN to get entered. Followers get 1 entry, subscribers get 2. If you're going to subscribe, do it beforehand. It's not retroactive. And you could win, at the end of the month, a skull mug filled with approximately 100 dice. Guys, the Skull Splitter Dice is awesome. In the meantime, click on that link in chat. Go consider buying some dice, maybe. I don't know. It could be worth it. Huge shout out to all our fantastic players who keep the Tweaky going. We have it. The link is in chat. Go learn about our shows and our programs. There's all kinds of information over there. Check out the Tweaky. Over to you, Sean.
Hey everybody, I'm here to talk to you about our charity for this month because it is getting colder out there, weather's getting a bit worse. We'd like to send a spotlight over to the National Alliance to End Homelessness, which is a fantastic organization that hopes to end the homelessness issue across the United States and also prevent people from becoming impoverished while sheltering the people who currently are. So, if you'd like to donate to them, the big link right below our stream, donate button, go ahead and click on that. It'll take you directly where you need to go to donate anything you can to this fantastic organization. We very much appreciate any donations given. Please give what you can. And also, we have our Inktober contestant winner, I believe.
Yeah.
Josh, is that ready to go?
Yeah, I pressed the button. No!
Wow.
Is it the right
We're
one?
ready.
We're here. We're in the right place.
There
Look
it
at
is.
that, guys.
I believe in it.
Oh my gosh. The CC Inktober art
yeah.
contest winner is Ellie!
Ellie D&D.
Button. Oh.
That was very good.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Guys, do you want to see the actual art? Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
That's it. Here we go. Pew! There, the second pew worked. Boom! Look.
Oh.
It's so good.
It looks so
Look at that.
nice.
Oh my goodness, it looks
It's so
amazing!
good. I love
so
the
good.
detail on Salvator. It's
Right?
very cool.
He looks more skeletal, and I love that.
It's very
Very
powerful.
Very
Yeah.
good.
That's very accurate.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. And I love the detailing on Zahl's shirt is kind of like scaling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love
It's
it.
very
It's so
good.
so
It's
good.
Also,
so
I like
good.
seeing Demi with the circlet because, like, I
Yeah.
forget that you have the
Yeah.
glass there.
I do. I don't use it. It's just she has like a couple things on her that are just accessories, honestly.
And like the hair, Sunshine's hair, like immaculate
looks like
vibes.
fire.
It looks
good.
amazing.
Whoa.
This is so good, Ellie.
It's so
My
good.
God,
Wonderful.
well, there are contest winner for this Inktober contest. So, congratulations.
Congratulations.
We'll try and find a way to get a hold of you. To
Yeah.
get you.
We'll figure it out.
If we find a way to get in contact with you, we definitely will.
It's so good. Thank you, Ellie, and I'll bring us back to the
Hell yeah.
battle map. Wait, one more time. Look,
Battle
you see
map?
it?
Battle
Beautiful. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I call this overlay that
What?
we hang out on.
They did
Ah,
fight on the
okay.
map last time.
I was like,
It
huh?
was a threat.
We're here. Yes, it is called Battle Map, even though we don't fight all the time here. Look at this, guys. We're back. Okay.
I'm back.
Do we have any other announcements?
I have one. If I can throw this one out here real
Yep.
quick. So if you haven't heard, there's an awesome charity event that is happening right now. It's a 24-hour I just smacked my mic hard.
You did.
Yeah.
It's
heard
a
it.
24 really?
Yeah.
24-hour charity event over on This Show's a Mimic. 24-hour charity event over on This Show's a Mimic, twitch.tv/This Show Mimic, called Rolling for Charity, where we are raising money for Dr. Teleporters. I have spent the last essentially year helping the team organize this and do some really cool stuff. It is an amazing event with some of your favorite TTRPG creators across all different platforms coming together to make this awesome event. And actually, everybody on this screen has been or will be on the charity stream at some point.
Is that
in the
what
next
we were
24
doing
hours.
earlier today?
Yeah, when you built the world
They
on the
wanted
back
us
of
to
the
do.
lizard.
You were.
Is that what I'm doing at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I think you're doing it 5 a.m. So anyway,
Ooh, Button, I felt that. I felt
Hi,
that.
Raiders.
everybody.
Oh,
Twisted
Button
Chaos.
Chaos.
Twisted Chaos.
Twisted Chaos.
Guys, if you're available, go check out the charity stream on this.
Yeah,
this
hi,
show's a
yeah,
mimic.
I was just saying, charity stream over on This Show's a Mimic. It's going on right now. It's 24 hours. It's TTRPGs. It's going to be going all night until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Welcome in, friends.
Seriously,
Good to see ya.
it's an amazing time, and all of us are going to be on it.
I'll
and,
be
yeah,
awake at 6:30
You'll
to
see.
DM.
Listen,
That sounds like
if
a
you
nightmare. I would never
if you
do
hang
that.
out until
I'm
9
aware.
a.m., if you're there at 9 a.m. EST, you will see me cry. It
Hey,
happens every year.
So
That's
that's
Twice.
the most incentive.
the one sample size that we have.
cry.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Guys. All right.
Buddy.
So
Well,
get over there,
everybody
check out that
will-
charity. We will also be rating it at
We'll
the end
be
of the
rating in
show.
at the end.
We will be
Hell
ready.
yes.
Awesome.
Stick here with us.
Adam,
hang out a
you,
little bit.
you usually have another announcement. What's that? What's
I'm
that?
gonna toss it to Button for this one.
What?
We love you.
Oh,
no. But it was about the.
It's about winning.
You won.
Ah, shit.
It's about
Ah, shit!
It feels nice to not be on the receiving end every once in a while.
Hey, Parker, don't forget about familiar copy.
Yeah, I
Don't
remember.
forget about it. Okay,
Yeah.
just reminded you. That's just reminded you a few weeks ago.
Anyway, recap.
Forefront.
Holy shit buckets. We rejoin our heroes inside Demi's Harmonic Hall, having just completed a much-needed long rest. The day before, the party had engaged in a daring raid on the Yuan-Ti capital, freeing Sophia, Zahl's patron, before attacking the god in the hopes of freeing the Yuan-Ti from the vile deity's grasp. Infused with Sophia's power, the party leapt into action, the goddess's blessing, again, enabling some of you to see some sort of magical tether connecting to the god to countless Yuan-Ti. One such tether even connected to Zahl. The party went about severing the trunks, fending off the massive snake god and his avatar as they worked their way down the beast's back. The city fell into disarray as panic spread, the god towering over the people below. The fight continued, a clash of titans as the group pressed on, eventually severing the final tether. As they did, Seth immediately began to come apart, its mortal form turning to stone and crumbling into the lake below. The group jumped into action alongside Sophia, swooping into the city to help fend off a growing tidal wave that threatened the islands. Moving quickly, the group managed to stop the growing waves from causing too much damage and quickly went about helping the population. An uneasy truce began to develop between the Yuan-Ti and the party that culminated in Zahl coming face to face with his biological mother, the Empress. There was an awkward but non-hostile introduction, and the two began to speak, the Empress indicating that the party was not to be harmed. Zahl, noting Sophia slipping away, approached the Archon. An intimate conversation followed, with Sophia apologizing as Zahl simultaneously thanked her. The party began asking about what Sophia knew of the Machine of Death, and the ever-cryptic Archon shared that Nerul was the Reaper of Souls, one of the few deities who could operate on the prime material plane without breaking the order of the world. Sophia shared that she would go before the Hebdomad as they re-reviewed her case now that her recompense was done. The party asked why the Archons of Celestia had not intervened with the matter regarding the Machine of Death, and Sophia shared that to do so would likely only make things worse, further damaging the order of the universe. She promised to ask for a boon to help Ashi at Zahl's behest, then, with a final tender goodbye, left the prime material plane for Celestia. Demi, who had conjured her hall during the tidal wave, offered it up as a meeting place for Zahl and his parents, and the group set about getting to know each other a little better. The Empress, oddly, shared that she had gazed upon the captured Sophia when she had first arrived, and eventually had begun to hear her voice. Small boons had been granted, but the Archon's radiance had seeped into Otley, and in some way, one of her children had been born with radiant powers. Sophia had offered to protect them, but the cost had been dire. Ashi lost from the prime material plane, and Zahl shipped across the world by smugglers. After some bonding, the Empress and Emperor returned to their duties, helping the city recuperate from the earlier battle. The party settled in for a long rest, and as they rise feeling even more powerful than the day before. It is Star Day, the first of Sun Seb, and the day, my friends, is yours. And you guys aren't in a swamp, so I'm going to change this.
New month, new month.
There's so many flies in your mansion, Demi. It's
crazy. Don't you talk like that. Don't you do this to me.
Because I keep shitting in the corner.
With what you don't eat?
No, the other meat.
The other meat doesn't eat either, does it?
Let me have my joke about shitting. I don't ask for much.
Right, so welcome to our stream.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for the raid question, Kaz.
All right.
Your mother's at the Temple of Fire, is that right? Zahl?
Yeah. Is this what a hangover feels like? It kind of sucks.
Ooh, welcome to the party.
There's a reason I don't drink in excess.
Yeah.
Ooh, unseen servants, magical folk. Can we have Pedialyte for Zahl, please? Here you go.
Yeah. You can. Fantasy Pedialyte.
You don't want to know what that's made of.
Nope.
But it sure works.
So perfect. This is great.
You just have to close your nose and just go for it.
Nope.
It's tough.
Chugs it. Right. So where are we headed today?
I
want to talk to
mother?
my mom. Well, I mean after that. No.
Oh.
No,
your mother.
Your mother's
your
where
mom.
we're going today. Got him.
Well, I don't know. I suppose we'll figure that out after we decide how long we need to be here. Are you fine with leaving today?
I mean, I guess I kind of want to make sure people are all right. At least if we can help in any way, I'd like to. But
all right.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? If we have to go, we kind of have the literal weight of the world on our shoulders, so...
The figurative.
That must be rough.
It's not literal. It's a figurative weight.
We'll be crushed.
Zahl is Atlas.
I do get real strong sometimes.
I felt it was an important differentiator. Anyway, to the Temple of Fire, then?
Let's go.
This pretty much closes down in a couple hours, so...
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
How many exactly?
It's early in the morning. Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
You got about 4 hours on it, maybe 5.
Because we opened it super early.
Cool.
4 hours, 43 minutes. It's unless you want to hang out here. I don't see any point in
No,
the
I
exact
just
time.
kind of
Let's
love
go.
that you can do that. It's very cool.
The tempo of the world. Let's
There's a
go.
big clock in the front hall as well.
That also.
There's a big what?
A big clock.
There's a sundial, and it tells you what time it is outside. And then you can guess based on, you can mathematically decide 24 hours is, you know.
Should we go to the temple or we?
Right.
This is you are making the decisions here.
Why am I making? I've never.
This is.
Oh, should we
your
visit my
thing.
mother?
Sure, we've
Sure.
never done that before. Like all of us are totally here for that.
Exactly. I don't want to. Do you want to visit your mother?
I already called my mother.
I feel like I'm in a trap now, and I
Yes.
don't. Know
We
what
go
to
to the
Welcome to
temple
any
of
conversation
fire.
with Salvator.
I feel like I'm in a trap.
do. I don't know what to say, so let's go see my mom.
There's a spell like mind trap or something, or like whatever. That's conversations
It's
with
just
Salvatore.
Salvatore's face.
It's just glibness.
It's just being.
Bless.
Glibness, yeah.
Okay.
If you don't get trapped in a conversation with Salvatore every day.
We head to the temple.
Okay, as you step from your harmonic hall, you kind of glance around, seeing the state of the city around you. It is back to being bustling already. You do see these like large pools of water in spots where it's settled and wasn't able to wash away. And there are people working with buckets to kind of wash it out. You can see folks nailing back on shutters. It looks like most of the physical building structures themselves were not destroyed, but some things were washed away or damaged. You kind of are out here. Over here, kind of looking towards the river down here.
Oh, I'm too zoomed in.
There we go.
So you're out over here. You're kind of looking in this direction.
gotcha.
And you
Okay.
see that there are lots of people out on little boats looking to be going through various things that are floating in the lake itself. As you kind of spend some time.
Looters.
And we were going to 14, right?
14, yes, is the Temple of
Okay.
Fire.
Okay.
You do note that positioned around your portal, though facing outward to protect the door, are guards. Even though nobody can get through, they don't really understand that.
That's
so
not
they
true. Everyone in the city was allowed in when it was cast.
Does it not last after a rejection? I thought you can define.
It's at the
I
time
ca-
of casting.
I think
Oh,
it's
really?
at
Well,
the
then it
time
was
of
good they
casting.
positioned guards
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'd love
so.
it if somebody came in and we were
in
like,
the middle of the night, just robbed
out.
you all. Either way, there were guards
I
there,
mean,
so there you
nothing
go.
can get taken out.
Oh, guards.
They kind of look at you and say something in Draconic that sounds like a greeting. Oh, you got your...
What do they say?
Yeah. I can understand
They're
them.
wearing
I just can't. They can't understand me.
Good morning.
Oh, interesting. Strange customs.
Demi, that's good. What?
What?
Wait a minute. Demi, they just said good morning. And
I
Why is
sort
that-
of assumed via context.
Different
Why are
parts
you
of the world do things differently, and we walk.
Are there any
Greyhawk,
reflective
where they're
surfaces
rude
as
to
we
each other.
walk?
I think
Were
yeah,
they
110
rude?
I
Roll a
think
perception check for me,
110%
Sunshine.
like walking. Zal is just like, what do you...
Oh, 18.
As you're walking, you do see this like very nice. It looks like they are selling sort of utensils and trays, and there's this beautiful silver worked tray that has kind of been leaned up to "Hi everybody" to kind of showcase the beautiful work there, and it looks reflective.
Alrighty. Sunshine is going to look into that reflective tray for just a moment, and for the first time ever, they kind of see the constellation of the coin drop as if like an earring from their earlobe and fall down their neck as they cast Cosmic Omen on accident for the first time. And it's wheel. So
Okay.
it's the good one, not the takeaway one.
Let me take a look at Cosmic Omen.
It's just a reaction for if we were to get into stuff today.
Got it.
but-
Got it.
They do that.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Good to know. Okay, you see that occur. You articulated it so well, you don't need me to reiterate it. Okay. As you proceed along.
Josh said what they said.
Yeah. You don't need me to help.
Ditto!
Yeah. You guys got
Honestly, exactly.
this. You continue kind of up through the city. It is easy enough to see the Temple of Fire. You saw it pointed out by Otley when they were speaking last time to you all, and it is these series of large ziggurats that sit on the northern side of the island. The ones not disturbed by Zahl's emergence from the lake beneath. There is some water damage to navigate.
That's emergence?
What did I say, Zahl's?
You said
Oh.
Zahl's.
Yeah.
I got confused. I was
Slip
like,
of the tongue there, little DM slip.
Oh, I'm a snake now.
oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm large snake man.
My brain doesn't work very well.
Oh,
Anyway,
Macho
Seth
Man,
came from
Zahl
the
the
ground. Zahl came from the Empress Oatly, and then
Sith always rises.
It always raises to the top.
Sorry, Josh. I just really want to fight Seth again and have him be Macho Man.
Brother.
Die, Sith! You make your way through the city towards this very, very beautiful series of ziggurats that kind of stand on the northern shore. The lake here spans so far, it looks like you're looking out across a small sea. The far shore is very barely noticeable. This is a Great Lakes-sized lake. Even here, where you're kind of at the end of a peninsula on a narrower part of the lake, you're only just seeing the far side. Various sort of boats and such are out, dotted along the water. And as you kind of make your way down this pathway, you do see off to the right, as you're coming down this road, this beautiful domed building that is a series of consecutive domes that is all hedgerowed off and cordoned, just kind of sitting there as you make your way along this pathway towards the Temple of Fire, eventually leading up towards the perimeter. You do note that there are quite a few guards stationed here, again with that Ouroboros signet on their chest. You also see a number of priests in regalia similar to the regalia you encountered upon your first arrival in the Amedio jungle up in the Hell Furnaces at the Temple of Fire Elementals, where the Ostis Anchor was sealed away.
Is Sunshine still wearing?
Are you wearing the hat?
It's destroyed partially, isn't it?
That's true. I think they have a project set aside to make it into like a cropped hoodie.
Okay.
So no.
They've taken probably a good idea. Yeah, it makes sense. As you
villains!
You make
I have mine in my bag because I was gonna wear it. Then every time I've thought about wearing it, we've already been in a fight.
So you make your way up. The guards kind of note your presence, but don't seem to stop you as if they've been forewarned, and it's pretty easy to ascertain whom you are as you approach. You do see, again, a fairly heavy presence as you make your way up to this large central front ziggurat that has this sort of beautiful sloped entryway that leads up probably 2 stories where the entry to the ziggurat itself sits as you kind of make your way up and into this structure. Again, a fairly large abundance of guards, including some of the larger abomination classification Yuan-Ti figures. God, I need to find a better name for them.
Bombies.
Bombies.
No.
A-bombs.
A-bombs? Never
I
mind.
don't
Think
know
of the
that
historical
shortening it
implications of
more
that.
shit less,
It's a Marvel Comics reference. There's a character named A-Bomb who's short for Abominate.
It's a historical reference, too.
It's a bomb.
You know, like the animal. Okay.
Anyway,
No,
as
I'm
we
Adam.
make our way... Hey, Adam, down the hall. You are kind of asked to wait as you reach these. Again, a lot of these structures that you've been into, at least the 2 that you've kind of been into, are quite fortified. As you reach this kind of beautiful long hallway with these beautiful murals carved along the sides, embossed with gold and precious gemstones the entire way down, mostly showing... Initially, make an investigation check for me as you walk, just kind of as you're making your way down. You're welcome to stop.
All of us?
Anyone who's looking at them. If you're not, you don't have to.
13 plus.
Investigation's not good.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
11.
11.
Said investigation.
I did.
15.
25.
20.
Jesus Christ. Just casually. Buh.
So, as you guys are kind of watching, what was yours, Zahl?
15.
15. Zahl, you're kind of getting like the general gist of this story. Sunshine, you're very distracted by the beauty of it all and the craftsmanship, and you're more kind of engrossed in that than the narrative being told. For Salvator and Demi as well, you were seeing this sort of narrative told of these initial elements that were worshipped by the Yuan-Ti, as if kind of the resources of the land were what their religious focus fell upon. But as the story moves on, you see these elements of Seth begin to formulate into the story as you get deeper down this temple. Salvator, you would also notice that this structure rings very true to the ancient temples that you have discovered. It is incredibly old. And also
like similar or just the same sort of age?
Perhaps older.
Shit.
And there's been a lot of care put into maintaining the space. But as you kind of reach the segments again, Salvator, with Seth, these are newer additions.
Yes.
Still ancient, but not as ancient as those that you see near the entryway.
Gotcha.
As you make your way down along this hallway, eventually entering this sort of open area that seems to be like sort of a like narthex or waiting area for the larger temple itself. But you do see guards posted at the left door, and they just ask you to wait for a second and disappear inside. And if nothing happens, eventually they return to get you.
No.
And they guide you in through this sort of complex of side rooms that are well furnished and well kept, but perhaps not as regal as the brief flashes of what you saw within the main ziggurat at the heart. You make your way kind of forward through these series of rooms, again, progressively more guards, until you are led into a chamber with Otley, who is sitting there. You don't see the Emperor anywhere to be seen, but...
Right.
Got wasted last night.
I did.
He did.
We both did. Yeah, I think Zahl would just kind of approach.
Peaced out.
Hi. We were wondering, is there anything else that we can help with, or that you need help with?
I believe things are in order, unless you have specifics to offer.
I don't think so. I didn't really think this through, did I? Kind of my thing. Right. Question.
Yes.
Is there like a symbol I should show or something like that to? Like, is that this is gonna be a weird one. This is like, is there something that I need to do to be like I'm kind of the prince type of a thing to people? Like, I don't know how that works.
The world will take time to spread across the nation itself.
That's true.
Within the city, go ahead and just show your armband. I think what you accomplished yesterday was quite visible, and folks are aware.
Right.
As a group, the prince, perhaps this is not
yet.
Not immediately, but people will know that you are at least one of the four who defended the city from.
Gotcha. So this is like I think he like kind of. So this is like a thing, like it's important, or is this like I don't know what this is.
Yes, you've seen it upon our guards and such, yes.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't. I've had it since I was a baby, and I didn't really know what it was.
Those who sit in power wear that symbol amongst our people.
That makes a lot more sense. Right. Then I think probably we'll head back to a home for us, right? Maybe, I don't know.
She's kind of putting on this very regal air right now in front of you all, and you see the guards are positioned around the room still. Not in a confrontational way, but in a
protection. It's
a different sort of experience. It's back to the town square from the other day.
Yeah. Right. Well, we have some business to take care of outside of the Medio. And I can start spreading the news. Is there anything specific you'd like me to stop saying about the Yuan-Ti? Or is it just my discretion?
I think this is incredibly complex. I would ask you to be careful regarding how you approach it and present yourself to a world that we have been hostile towards and has been hostile towards us.
I'm pretty good at dealing with that. I've been that. What, guys? Please.
What?
Please.
I
I can
didn't-
see you.
I
So if
didn't
Zahl were to come into
say-
contact with the king or a world leader, how would you like him to go about
that's
sharing
what I
this
was
We are
thinking.
Very
friends with the
specific.
king.
I'm sorry.
And go
what?
slow.
The
Ah,
king of the Keolan Empire. We're technically friends with him.
The Kingdom of Kyoldon. This is on the eastern shore.
You're
Yes.
asking the wrong person. Demi?
Yes.
Cool, yes.
He's very good with these things.
He's just not very good with directions.
There are
But
some
very
strange
good with other
similarities
things.
between him and the Emperor as well.
Could be my real dad.
Well,
Could be. Let's think about it.
We've been over this.
Let us not have this conversation
point,
in
that's
public.
That's valid.
Present that symbol, but I'm more concerned for you identifying as directly affiliated with us than I'm concerned for you. The world perceives us as what it is. I think it will take a long time. Accomplish your goals. It is clear you are making impact in the outside world, and perhaps, you know, subtly and slowly spread that word that way. We will see what the elders at Narsaban have agreed to with you all, and perhaps we will help codify that and make it a little more legal.
Gotcha.
that would be
There's-
nice.
But
There's
we
a-
have our issues to take into account first. Drawing the intention
Yes.
of the outside world at this point might not be the best advised.
Makes sense.
Do good work.
Slow whisper campaign.
Gotcha.
Got it.
I'm kind of good at those, weirdly enough. I did bad things in my youth. Right.
Okay.
One last thing I would ask.
Yes, my son.
In Narsaban, there's a a rebellion leader. Their name is Mech. I would request that they are taken care of.
I
make
thought
sure
this was
they
the
are
one
safe.
here who...
What?
They did cause a big commotion. It was quite
They
chaotic.
did, but they had to go back to Narsaban. And I think Zahl is like just playing into like Salvator being like, yeah, they went.
Many casualties.
What?
What?
There are
They're all over the news.
quite a few dead at this person's
Oh my god.
hand.
Oh my god.
Oh,
When did that happen?
During your assault upon the keep, I assumed...
Yes, when we were all inside.
Her eyes narrow. Salvatore, make a deception check for me.
I'm going to use my advantage for lying. Yes.
add 4.
Yeah.
They just the same thing happens where the coin constellation goes down Sunshine's neck.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Add 4 to this.
Add 4.
Okay, so I'm using my draconic advantage for deception.
Yes.
That's worse than persuasion. 21.
Unfortunately, she rolled a natural 20.
I could tell by your face.
Oh no.
I know, I'm so easy to read. Her eyes kind of narrow at you. But given the gray around all of this matter, she elects to leave it as is for now. You are fairly certain she's aware of your involvement. However, navigating Mech's innocence will be something else to tackle as well. Because as
Witnesses
it stands,
know
leaving
it
you
was Mech.
unaffiliated with that is better for Zahl.
We were all there. She knows we were all there.
Yes, she's aware of that. But you see her processing the politics of it quite quickly.
Right. But Mech is a very good person. Honestly, I don't think we would have been able to get here and help with this situation without them.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
What if she helps? No, I'm kidding.
What was that?
Fuck it.
You said a persuasion?
Yeah, button gives you 5! Yeah, persuasion at disadvantage.
Yeah.
We getting some good shit out of this.
That's a 17.
17. Okay. With +5 or 17 total?
17 total.
Okay.
Like with that's so I rolled a 10 and an 8, and then I have a +9 to it. Oh, that was a +5 on top of that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I missed that because I was doing math. So 17,
23.
23,
22.
22.
22.
I think you said 18 before. Sorry.
It's 22. Hey guys, we're doing really good today.
Math.
Yeah, we've been socializing.
have been
all
up.
day long.
Listen.
For too many hours already.
So you see, you kind of see, she lets her eyes kind of move away from Salvator onto you, Zahl. And there is a conflict of her duty as this people's empress and as your mother. You're not sure where it lands, but she leaves it at that for now.
Sure. But I think we are going to take our leave. I'll be in contact, I promise.
Please do.
I also have a nice little ability where I can send you things if need be.
Certainly, you have much power. You are planning on leaving our lands quickly, yes?
Yes, I think so.
We could do
One
it
of
right
us
now
will,
if we wanted
absolutely.
to.
We could
Would
leave
you?
right
We could watch. You just.
if you'd like to see it. It's fun.
Hold on, one moment. You're,
Okay.
what is the word for this? And she's speaking to Chronic anyway. Teleporting, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have not used these in a very long time, but there are circles across our lands.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's fine. I don't think we'll be coming back here.
Salvatore.
I cut Salvatore like a.
I
Really?
mean,
We would love to see your teleportation circles, Your Majesty.
Very well. There is one in this building. We can
Lovely.
certainly grant you access to it if you would like.
Yeah, I would love that.
It's much safer.
It really is.
Fine.
Next time, Death.
Next time.
Very well. She kind of slowly raises this tall, statuesque woman and steps towards you and just says, if you would permit me this. She kind of leans in and gives you an embrace. It's fairly formal and fairly rigid, but it is one.
I think Zahl quietly would whisper, I promise to be home at some point. I'll be here. Don't worry.
There is much to catch up on.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Is she like crouching down to hug
Yeah,
him?
she has to lean a lot.
Okay.
It's Lady
It's a
Dimitrescu.
lean in like this. Yeah,
She's
it's
13 feet tall.
Yeah,
not
it's Lady
7 foot tall.
Dimitrescu.
She was 9 feet.
Yeah,
She's
That's
very
one more
tall.
feature left.
She has to lean inwards.
Yeah. I mean, Zahl would just absorb Ashi, probably, just to get a little bit taller, so it's not that awkward
Do
for
you?
her. Yeah, I'll do it.
You get attacked. No, I'm kidding. Okay, yeah. She
feel
still
like
has to lean in to hug you, but she does.
Yeah.
And with that, she kind of steps away fairly quickly and gives you all a nod of thanks. Very well. Please have one of the priests show them the old room. And she looks to one of the guards. One of the guards kind of nods. It's this tall, very broad-shouldered Yuan-Ti pureblood. Probably got about 4 inches on Zahl in height. Quite a tall figure with a completely shaven head and these intense green eyes that kind of seem to be taking in everything. And he kind of steps forward and prepares to lead you all if you are ready to depart.
Certainly.
You are led through the complex back the direction you came from, and then across the grand hallway into another series of rooms, which do seem to have clergy and clerics of whatever religious order this is bustling about. It seems that they might have been a little bit displaced with the empires and the imperial families moving into this space, and a lot of things have been crowded into this side. But you are led back and back into this deep, worn complex of archives, religious rooms, places to sleep and stay. You hear the sounds of cooks working. This is a fully functional and operating structure that can be used however they see fit, but it's clearly a religious center. Kind of similar, honestly, to the catacombs as you think back to your days. Those of you who passed through those halls. Eventually, you make your way down into this old room where a few priests are seemingly standing guard. Then the sigil of the imperial family, the Ouroboros, is presented, and you are let through, not letted, that's not a word, let through into this large canonical room where a very telltale teleportation circle sits. Salvator, of interest to you, it is completely in Draconic. And most teleportation circles that you have experienced have been written in Elven. Or
this
other
one was
arcane
made by
names.
them.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Demi
It also
takes
appears to
however
be
long
ancient.
to memorize it. With her keen mind. Just.
Add it to the old memory banks.
Boom. You both have the Zaskus teleportation circle in the Temple of Fire available to you.
Zaskus.
Saskies.
Zakus. Hey, Raiders!
Hi, Raiders.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
With that, you've said farewell to the Queen. Empress. Sorry, those are different things. You have acquired the teleportation circle. You've had a slightly awkward conversation about the dead.
Oop.
Now, where are you headed, my friends?
It's a wonderful question.
Greyhawk first or Saltmarsh first? That's
Where would
about
we like to go?
the long and
It's up
short
to
of it.
you all.
Well, if we're trying to track down Nerul, maybe the library in Greyhawk.
I could use more components.
Yeah, we could swing by there for the afternoon, swing home.
Should we let them know? Okay. Well,
It'd really just be bothering them. Plus, if they wanted to know, they would already know.
that's fair. All right, library it is.
Let's do this.
Salvatore?
Tell us so. And he can teleport and takes us out.
Okay.
Yes.
How's he doing on spell slots, my guy?
He's dying tonight, so
The biggest threat I've ever heard with Simulacrum. He's dead after this.
I feel like with the simulacrum too, like eventually it's just gonna be like, oh no, he had me use my 7th level spell. I'm
yeah,
gonna
he
die.
gets really sad as soon as I say his name. She goes, "Oh no."
They are
Oh, no.
cognizant and retain the memories of Salvatore,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
everything that he's done in the past, including other simulacrums, remain.
Oof.
So,
All right.
you cast teleportation, Salvatore. Now, for clarification, you are heading to the library's teleportation circle?
Yes, the one inside the circle's citadel.
Do you guys have your little rings on, correct?
Yeah, we didn't take them off.
Do I have to tune to them?
You do not.
No, they're just rings.
Okay, then they're on. However, Talvasaur doesn't have one on.
That's a really good point.
I was just
Otto.
dying, so.
Neither does
fine.
Ashi, to be honest.
We won't get into the
gonna
business
say-
of
She
that.
registers as a familiar, I
Neither
think.
does Dims, but he's not. him.
Ashi's gone.
He's not here because he's being safe.
The
That's right.
arcane blue swirl manifests around you all, and you find yourselves, the blue dissipating around you in that very familiar teleportation circle within the citadel at the center of the lake in Greyhawk, my friends. You recall, with Demi's keen mind, of course, the warrenous route through the citadel into the very special library of the city
It's
of
this
Greyhawk.
way.
Didn't we only have like a very limited access to this building? Like we could go to 2 rooms.
Those
It's just-
It
hallways,
was
yeah.
this circle and
Yeah.
the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rings kind of keep track of that.
Mm-hmm.
You pass by all those constructs, golems, and various creatures that are scattered across, but again, it is desolate in these halls, very, very quiet, nary a peep as you make your way through, eventually ending and depositing yourselves within the library of the Citadel of the Eight.
Wonderful.
We did it.
So, what is everyone looking for so we don't double up unless we need to? We're looking into Nerul?
Believe
Is that
so, yes.
specifically it? Does anyone else have anything to look for?
Maybe the
Have you
haven't-
Reaper of Souls? I don't know.
It's another name.
Kind of cross-referencing.
Sure, I've made it into some of these books.
Fair.
Sure.
Not.
I am
Oh.
curious to search for keys of destruction. I did not do that last time I was here. Did anyone else?
You will run into a cage in the back room. Unfortunately, you will not be
We'll
allowed
find a
back there.
cage.
Should I
You can
message
try, but
our friend then? Or
Missile?
is
I'll put it
friend
this way.
presumptuous?
They're not
Missile?
supposed to let us back there.
I think
Oh.
Mistile's our friend.
Who knows?
Also, we should probably just tell us we'll need a ring.
I'm sure it's fine.
That's disheartening if I'm being.
Well, I imagine that with all of their magic, they must know what simulacrum
That is true.
is.
I'd hope at least.
I'm sure some of them went to that meeting.
What?
I can't be the only one who
That
has
makes-
one of these.
That makes sense.
Oh.
I wouldn't go to that meeting if I didn't have to.
Oh.
I love that.
They died that night.
I'd
probably.
never thought about that.
Yeah, me neither. All right. Well,
Oh, for sure, most of them in there weren't real.
they were all figments
Makes
of our
sense.
imagination.
No.
No, they were all
Salvator is not a
snow.
figment of our imagination.
What?
We will need to get more for you. Okay.
I like
Zahl's
your demo.
understanding of the
Someone
arcane is my
else's.
favorite thing.
If we run
It was
into-
imagination.
If we run into the cage, then we'll maybe phone a friend. That expression doesn't work here. God damn.
Sending
Sending
a
a
friend.
Well, stone a friend.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
What? Different context in this world, that's what it means.
God damn it.
Oh!
Oh god. All right.
What? I don't have the key.
What's everybody looking for? Jesus
I'm gonna look for a Reaper of Souls.
Okay. So you walk into the library and you begin to focus on various topics. You said Reaper of Souls, Zahl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashi, help me.
Absolutely. Wisdom. Everybody
Do I get advantage?
do your wisdom checks for me and let me know your topics.
Oh shit! Do I get advantage because of Ashi?
You know what? Ashi can make his own roll.
It's just a wisdom check, or is it?
Wisdom check or saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw is what I had.
Saving throw. Okay.
Oh, saving throw. Okay.
That's a 17.
What's your topic, Parker?
I love that I had my roll first and then not my topic. I'm looking through my notes. What's the name of the festival thing that they're holding? The like fighting
The
thing in
fowl.
EUs.
Oh,
The-
yeah, the
Tournament of the Fowl.
The tournament of the fowl.
The tournament of the. That's what I was going to look into. Like EUs in general, or specifically that.
Which
So.
is it? You tell me.
I'll look into the festival first. The like thing, the actual event.
Excellent, wonderful. What else we got?
I got lost. I rolled a 10.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I got lost. I rolled an 8.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled a 22, so I guess I'll take Nay roll.
Then wisdom
Roll
for Ashi. He rolled a 12.
Okay. And what you were looking for Reaper of Souls with that?
Reaper of Souls. Yeah.
Zahl, you get lost. Ashi begins to guide you. Salvator, you spend some time walking the stacks
Nice.
as you walk through this. Demi, with a
Salvator.
17, you begin to kind of spend some time walking through these stacks. Eventually, you kind of near the back of one stack, and you see a series of very recently written papers regarding EOS. One specific text, as you raise your hand and pull the book from the shelf, does seem to be a document titled "The Practices and Traditions of the Demigod EOS and Their People."
Okay.
As you continue forward, following Ashi, Zahl, you find a bunch of basically like children's fables regarding these figures in the night that come and snatch people away nearing death. Very grim tales regarding figures and such that haunt the world, claiming those near the brink of death for the end of their lives.
Gotcha.
And Sunshine with a 22, looking for Neyril. As you begin to look through, there are not a lot of text showing up as you kind of dive deeper and deeper and deeper. Eventually, you find a document buried well within the depths of this library that includes Neyril's name only after some extensive flipping and looking through a very, very extensive list of gods. Make an investigation check for me.
I'm not good at that, but I got a new thing today. Okay. I'm gonna third time coin.
How many did you get on
that
that?
is 5.
Ooh,
So I have
that's
2
good.
more.
That's very good.
So that is a 16.
16. As you're looking through here, no Serduir. Very few. Some of these seem to be likely documented, but still not proven to exist. Deities that have been referenced and archived across multiple religions, cultures, and groups, where various people have set up different gods. You see where the kind of author has attempted to match correlations, where they believe the deific figures perhaps are the same. And you do see Nerol buried deep under a listing of a series of names correlated around the Reaper, Collector of Souls, so on and so forth. Some sort of figure of death that does operate on this plane. The mythos and mythology around that figure drastically shifting from culture to culture, but being persistent through many. The imagery around them. All tales of hooded, towering figures that seep cold from their existence into the surrounding world around them.
Okay. So it seeps cold. Is there any sort of locational information?
So this figure references cultures dotted from the Pomage all the way into ID, the Great Kingdoms, up along the eastern seaboard of the Azure Sea and well into the northern reaches of Flanace. It's a pretty extensive reference across the board. But again, different names and differing imagery and power sets a little bit across it. Very much a amalgamation of information across the board. Almost like this is a prolific figure on the continent, though not necessarily tied together under a specific name or religion, like you might expect with some of the more powerful deities. And I will say with that investigation check, you're spending a little bit of time. It almost seems intentional.
The roving quality of it?
The roving quality and the inconsistency in narrative.
Umak,
Yes.
you're smarter than me.
I don't know about that.
Just agree.
Sometimes.
No.
Do you think if the lore around a figure seems intentionally inconsistent, is the figure trying to hide, or is someone trying to hide the figure?
I think it could be a bit of both, but in our histories, often the oration and the narration was changed by our people to conceal something. It's very much intentional.
You're very smart. Who wrote this?
As you are looking, let me... Oh my god, I need to pull up a list of names.
The tone in which you've said other words, I can't.
Sorry. One second here.
Confidence. It's broken.
Our table. Searching. Sorry, guys. Should have
No,
had
I'm
this
sorry.
ready.
You're good.
This is a children's book. This is a children's book. This one
This
is
is a
like
bathroom.
this
I've been
one's
trying
like
to look for it for hours, but I think it only works with books.
Oh no.
Just a bit of
this
testing.
one is like it's called
What do you mean
Goose
first?
Pimples. It's very weird, but it talks about a collector of souls.
Goose pimples, you freaking monster. That's canon now. You asshole.
Yes,
love
I heard the author of those books wrote them because he did not like kids very much and he wanted to scare them.
Apparently,
That's amazing.
This is actually
Is that an
kinda
actual
freaky.
thing?
That's hilariously true, actually. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Creator of Goosebumps did not like kids, and he wrote books to make them feel uncomfortable.
It worked.
I mean, goose pimples.
Those pimples.
The author of this book, Sunshine, is Zamgoz the Aged of Lieberman, which is in Furundi, the Kingdom of Furundi, which is kind of north of Selene and Valuna, where Dravosi would be traveling.
It says all of that on the book title.
There's a table of contents. They're looking.
On here? What the fuck?
Dravosi is here. That's weird.
It is a fairly old text.
Okay. All right.
Probably a couple hundred years. Early Circle founding.
Okay.
120 CF.
That's a good question. We've been told of the escapades of Nistel and some other Circle members. Is there a tale of godhood in here, and are they treated as a god in it?
They are not actually referenced as deities, or really at all in this book. It's kind of a very intentional leaving out of any figure like that.
When they pretended to be a god.
Oh, gotcha. Nothing that lines up for you there. Sorry.
So they're not mentioned at all? Because
What are you looking for?
You'll say what? Mention of the Circle's escapades.
There is nothing specifically about the Circle's facading as gods. There are tales of gods that might correlate, but you don't necessarily have the context for that.
He did give us the name of where he pretended to be a god. I just forget in this moment.
That was, I believe... Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh my lord.
I imagine that's just Demi going through this library.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Parker. I don't have it in front of me.
What day did we meet him?
The water thing.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. It's this one.
Everybody? Demi
more than a month ago, though. So.
Yeah. This is Parker remembering.
It's like 3 months ago.
Shut the fuck up. There are things that Keen Mind doesn't. It wouldn't work for some of my mansion either, but we just listen. I don't abuse the power, therefore Josh lets me do things. I'm trying to.
If you guys have the notes to tell me the information, then I will respect it.
Zahl's
in Georgia, actually.
Zahl's an empty book.
He is not.
No, there's probably pages in there.
Yeah, there's pages, but they're all empty. It just says your name is Zahl. Your brother is Ashi.
It's invisible ink, though.
Invisible, unwritten ink.
You guys are ridiculous.
I want to say it was like Calstrand, but I could be completely wrong.
That sounds
I have a lot of fucking notes about us talking to Nistel, so I'm looking.
We did talk to him a lot.
Yeah.
We did. He is our good friend.
We talked to him for a hot second.
It doesn't matter. I was just
Sorry.
curious.
But yes, no, as you're kind of looking through a bunch of information regarding different tales scattered all across the continent of Flanace. I will note, though, with that investigation check, you do not find anything about Eos written down in there.
You find anything about Seth written down in there?
There is reference to Seth as the deity of the Yuan-Ti. Mostly not good things.
I need to edit that.
Do I find Kirel in here?
To 2 sons.
Kirel?
Kirel.
Kirel?
Kurell. Jor's god.
Oh.
That's Superman's name?
Hold on, let me check this.
No, that's Jor-El.
No, it's Kal-El.
No, it's Kal-El. Never mind.
Kirel in there.
I was like, what?
Do you even watch comic books?
Watch comic books? Oh boy.
Father. I feel bad.
Yeah, it's Kal-El.
Jor-El,
Superman.
Kal-El, Jal-El.
I'm gonna quit my nerd jobs.
Susan.
You're gonna quit? We got shit to do today.
That was his sister's name.
Guys, I'm a fake nerd. It's all out.
Oh no.
I don't even watch comic books.
His mom's name is Martha. No, it's Batman. Shit.
Fuck. When that was a plot of a movie.
Oh no.
Our Martha is broken.
Save
Oh
Martha.
no, my
How'd you know my
parents,
mom's name?
they're broken.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
Oh,
Guys, This stream is brought to you by Anarchy.
Disney
That's what
Day.
we are.
Oh.
What?
That was 2 days ago.
Anarchy.
So as you look for information regarding Curel, you do look for a lot of you find a lot of tales that reference retribution, but not in the best light. Vengeance, manipulation, kind of aggression towards others based on envy or ill will. A lot of imagery around that. There's also a reference of the title The Bitter Hand alongside them as well.
The Bitter Hand? That's a title for another text?
It's a title of a god reference that aligns with Curel.
Oh,
It's
okay.
mapped.
All right. They'll stew
Not
on
a
that.
particularly pleasant reference. Mostly geolocated around ID and the Great Kingdoms.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. All right. As you kind of pour through that text, though.
Do I find anything out about Eos?
Eos. Yeah, let's go back to that. I was saying you. Relax.
Sorry.
Do I find the back room?
How much did I narrate it for you? I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of information here. It's been
The title of the book.
title of the book. Gotcha. Yes, regarding the cultures of the demigod Eos and their people. So the text talks about the recent, relatively historic rise of the demigod of Eos over the last few hundred years, over the people of the northern reaches beyond Greyhawk, beyond Furundi, and many of those kind of northern city-states and nations that make up this portion of...
The Furundi down undy.
Yep. Basically, Eos being geolocated south of the cold marshes, kind of between Wystill Lake and the Howling Hills, pinned between two very old forests, Vesev and Felreave. Both ancient woodlands, fairly uncharted. In fact, many of these regions heavily uncharted. Eos open rolling plains that get very, very frigid, especially in the winter months, and buried under pretty considerable snow. Duraka, obviously, which you have heard, the capital of that region, is referenced there as well as you read through the tomes. And then it begins to talk about various practices. A fascination among Eos of deification, so on and so forth, and a very clear pattern and connection to Bator, the Nine Hells, and the Abyss, across both demonic and devilish creatures. As you kind of go through that, it talks about various tournaments held amongst the people, and a tendency for Eos to leverage practices seen on the prime material plane by mortals to his own benefit, such as using merchants as spies, reportees, as well as turning a profit.
But there was nothing specific about this particular thing.
It just talks about the Tournament of the Fowl as a end of the year sort of celebrations in the coldest months in Eos. That is some sort of combat prowess practice. Eos seems to leverage it to bring individuals of ill rapport from across the land into his folds.
Cool.
All right.
This
I assume we
newspaper
just-
book is interesting.
I just love the idea of like Salvator walking around lost and looking for something, and Zahl
flushing
sitting down in a
toilet.
children's like section of a
Yeah,
library.
with Ashi, and
Yeah.
is just reading through a children's book about
So this
the
is
Reaper.
spooky. Stop.
Yeah, I know, but why? I want to figure out what happens because they have to get away.
I know we've seen worse, but this seems really scary.
I know, but like they have to get away.
Their teachers are probably monsters.
I'd like to imagine that Salvator being lost and he just randomly will walk through whatever section we all are in and it'll just be like, where the hell? And just keep walking
Now,
through. And
Salvator can only be lost so long. As you guys are delving into these books, I will give him one more roll.
5 hours later, I found the bathroom. What am I looking for?
Are you looking for anything? If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I mean, they got the 2 topics I was going to look for.
Perfect. Then you're golden.
Yeah. There's no like mention of locations. You said that
not in the context
Nayrul's
of
sort of just like,
yeah,
all over the place.
Prolific.
Yeah.
As you dive into it, but it takes some very intentional teasing by Sunshine to get that information out.
Do any of those places overlap with yours?
Yours is definitely referenced for sure. As is. Oops, sorry.
No, sorry, you first.
As is Selene, Veluna, Grand March, Kioland, ID, Great Kingdoms. Again, the extent of this, but Eos, even stories do radiate from Eos in those spaces.
Bit of a Venn diagram forming.
Just a lot of red string. What I am gleaning, or rather, what Umak shared, is the notion that the story, those who wrote this may have intended to conceal any sort of location, or the tellers. This may be a secondhand source, but the tellers of the story of Nayrul may have been purposefully vague.
Well,
but that said, the teller is from Friandi, which is just south of Eus, right?
Yeah, about a lake south, but it's a big lake. But yes, just south of Eus. That's yes. Sorry.
Random question. Would we know? Because we've been told Aragol has been dead for longer than people think. How was like? And I know you said this book is old, but like, is there a way to be like, maybe like to infer that like Nayrul is purposefully hiding because people are going after death?
This book is newer than how long you know Aragol to have been dead.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Good question.
So I imagine if I was tied to the Machine of Death and there were people going after those in charge of that I would also attempt to conceal my location.
I mean, they literally did that to me as a baby.
Who?
My parents.
To conceal you?
They concealed my location by moving me out of the continent because you can't really find somebody who isn't there anymore.
What we're saying is they didn't write anything down about this individual.
Right.
Or
Purposefully keeping that inconsistency makes it harder to find them.
But we don't know why.
I know we said, like, Weejoss is very busy. I don't suppose that Mavnon would know anything. Right? I mean, maybe.
Probably. More than us, at least.
So that's an option if we wanted to drop in and see if Mavnon knew anything. Or we could message him, but that feels more than...
Sound like a pen click.
A what?
What's that?
I'm mad.
God's taking notes.
Maybe it's your...
God's taking
We plan and God takes notes, am I right?
Maybe that's your jacket talking.
Oh, beautiful.
We plan and God takes
notes.
Right,
so maybe we finish finding components and such in the city here and then move on to another?
Maybe. That'd be fun.
Yes, first thing in the morning tomorrow.
Why do you want to stay?
Why?
I had just sort of like good like this. I go, need to make another snowman.
Why do you need to make snowmen?
Why?
Why are you
Do
making snowmen?
you hold on?
Take some winter activities with snow nearby and make
there's
another
snow everywhere
snowman.
right now. It's cold out.
Did a snowball fight in so long.
We should go. we need to. We need
Have
to
you
go.
ever explained that to us, by the way?
Nope,
That's
I have not explained to you how that happened. I did far away from you.
You're just saying things, so that it's perfect.
Why
yeah.
do you need to make
Why do-
snowmen?
Need to make another snowman, if you know what I mean.
Oh, he's
Your
getting better at
face-
moving.
Your sockets look like they're doing something, but nothing. You don't have eye.
Why is your mouth?
Kelso, come over here. I need you to wink for me. He walks over. Do winking. He just goes.
That was great.
Okay.
It's not that
Maybe
good.
we just.
While talking about Talvasaur.
Since I do recall that maybe the person that we need to go see about components doesn't necessarily have the fondest memories of you. So maybe we make a list. Yes,
Nonsense.
maybe we make a.
I've been going there for years. They love me.
I've been putting up a Talvasaur's not welcome sign, and we called them out for it.
Salvator.
Did that happen?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I don't remember.
It
Are you sure you're
shocks
not
me.
just misremembering some of the places?
I am certainly not.
Some of the other ones that have done that? I don't think the components.
What do you mean the other ones? Other places that have done
would
that?
just-
to you?
I'm
I
sure
feel-
there are.
If you need to go make a snow, I don't know if that's code. But anyway, we could all give me a list, and I can go
Don't
shopping
look.
for
Go
us.
away. Further.
Sorry.
Good. Sending him like outside of the room.
Okay, why do you need to make a snowman?
I need to replace Talvasaur. He's getting kind of low on
Oh
spells.
God, that's
Yeah.
why the snowman doesn't
Ixnay
make
on
any
the
sense.
Elvasaur Tay, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Was that like a subset of Draconic that you just spoke?
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
Pigconic.
I like how canonically Talsabor is very intuitive to what Salvatore is thinking.
He knows exactly
And, like,
what's
knows
happening
exactly-
tonight.
Yeah.
He's not under any illusions. but-
Yeah.
Oh no.
So,
Will it hurt
why
him?
do you?
No. Not at all.
Does it just become
I assume.
another?
Yes. He'll
Why
be
do
back
you
in a
think-
few minutes.
Why do
Same
you need
as
to
the
make
other
a
ones.
snowman though? This is the part that I'm still
Because
lost
he's made of snow. What kind of silly question is that?
He's made of snow.
I fully touched that man on the shoulder, and he is not made of snow.
I'm that good.
You are. Goodness.
I mean, you are.
That
but,
is
like,
good.
Well, thank you.
All right. So are you going to need a lot of
Yes.
gem
Oh,
dust?
so much.
Gem again? What? How much was that?
How do you know about gem dust? Well, I didn't tell you about that. How do you know
Because
about
you-
gem dust?
Because
I
you
believe she
asked for
purchased
an exorbitant amount and then turned up with the clone of yourself.
Could have been from one of my other spells.
Context.
Did he talk to you
clues.
about gem dust?
Context. No. Yes. Yes, actually, he did.
Did you send
I
him out of the room?
Yes, I did.
So he's not with you?
Oh,
He's not with me. He's out in the
no.
hallway.
Okay.
Oh,
As
no.
you look back, you hear the sound of something being scorched against the door frame.
Probably nothing. Probably a bit of spring cleaning.
I'm
No, it is
going
not.
to
Outside.
jump all
I'm-
over the door.
Hello?
real quick, yeah.
You hear
Open
a
the door.
very loud. And as you run up to the door, you can feel a heat against this large door already.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what he's doing out
Can
there.
I open the door? Can I
Swing
open
the
I'll
door
take the heat.
open, and there is a large, about 10-foot tall construct slowly turning around and walking away. And there's a scorched pile of ash at the front of the door.
Oh!
And his magic items are still sitting there, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, really? Oh, this ought to be good.
What are the magic items on him?
My cane,
Okay.
the ring of spell storing, and flying boots.
Okay. The cane and the ring are fine. It does look like the boots were toasted in it.
One more stop on the way. Prestidigitation and dustpan and just sort of clean them up.
Oh, yeah.
Shake off all my things. Get the soot off. Oh. Put the
I'll
ring
I'll let
That is-
Mistel know that we should maybe ask for another
Just
ring if you're going to keep having a simulacrum.
on. Oh, that's what it was. It was a ring. He didn't have one. Oops.
That's one of the most fucked up
Didn't they
things
just
I've
have like a
ever
dish of
experienced.
those sitting around on the counter when we came in?
No,
No,
he had to go fetch
it was
them,
a box. It was a box.
and he had to bring it to you.
How much
Okay.
gem dust do you need? Because now I feel terribly.
1,500.
Fear.
Oh, my heart
Oh
also
my.
deepens the loss of our friend.
Stop pretending.
Hey, you just fully killed a man. How do you
I didn't do
feel?
anything. I was sitting here talking to you.
To be fair, he also made the man.
That's like you can't.
I
kill
could make
yourself.
one of you
Give it, and the
too.
Lord taketh
They
away.
can't. Don't give him a god complex.
Any more
He
power
already
than he
has
already
one.
has.
Oh, please. I'm not
Sunshine.
that good.
Jesus.
All right, 1,500. Anyone else need anything? And Demi's just gonna start making a list of things that we need from the store.
As you guys kind of do, you can make your way back through the halls towards the teleportation circle. You know the easiest way out of the Citadel is just to use this to teleport to the exterior
Yes.
teleportation spheres.
Oh, yeah.
And you're heading towards Colored's compound. Good lord, I've forgotten the name of my own store. Colored's compound.
Component compound.
Component
Switch the words.
Yes, that's it.
Yes. I
Yeah.
also...
Salvatore,
The component
Yes.
compound.
Zal's gonna do this to him. Change your face.
What's up?
Change
Your
your
face.
We're gonna be in public.
To you. To
What's
you
wrong
and
with
not your bones.
Oh,
Your
right.
bones are out right now.
Everyone gets so self-conscious if I don't have eyes.
I didn't want it to be a Bones Day or something.
All right, are we going?
Right.
I feel like every time you do that, it.
They're looking in two
Wait.
different directions.
Are you doing that on purpose?
Doing what?
Nothing. Never mind. Oh,
So-
God.
You guys
How are you
find
going-
yourself teleporting out to 53 on the southeastern side of the city, and quickly are able to make your way into the Scholars Ward towards the component compound down here closer to the lake. And as you approach, we're actually going to take a bit of an early break here.
Ooh.
So, mods, my friends, if you don't mind spinning up that giveaway for us, we very much appreciate you to do so. And we're going to be back in 10 minutes. We won't be going long, my friends, so stick with us, okay? See you in
10.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Be safe.
Oh, they can see and hear
You're
you.
not lying.
Yeah, are you lying to us again? Are we live?
You'll never know.
Oh,
Are we
man.
live? Oh no.
I think we're live.
Is the internet
journey.
live?
Button, are we live?
I don't know.
Yes. How dare you do that to them?
Oh no, I feel so guilty! So immediately guilty!
What a backlash.
The look you gave me was like,
Panic.
I want to help, but I don't know how.
I don't know.
Gosh, are we
You
live?
help yourself.
That's the moment Button's saying, like, no, but really, are we?
Oh, guys, welcome back in. We are
said the thing.
halfway through our Conundrum Company campaign game for this evening. Guys, our party said farewell to Zahl's mother, the Empress of the Yuan-Ti, acquired themselves a teleportation circle, and quickly headed off to the free city of Greyhawk, to the very secret library of the Citadel of the Eight, where they began doing a little bit of research on Nerul, a god whom they have been in search of, and also just kind of dug around for a little bit more information on gods, and on Yuz, and on a
Children's books.
non-copyrighted children book series to do with being spooky. And we're on their way out when Talsavor got roasted by a golem, perfectly coinciding with
My plan to kill him later in the
with
night.
John's plan to kill him later in the night. Yeah,
I mean, at least now you have an alibi.
You're also gonna have to
they
buy
pay
new
me to be the
clothes.
bad guy.
I was over on the bench.
You're getting paid?
What?
in your time. You guys pay me in your time to be the bad guy. How about that?
I like it.
Perfect. So, you find yourselves teleporting across the city towards the Scholar's Cloister and heading over to the component compound where you are greeted by Edwina, the store clerk, this sort of human female with these long dark braids and these big oval glasses, immediately glaring at you if Salvator so elects to enter.
Of course.
Perfect. Immediately scowling.
All right. Seeing that, Demi's going to turn to everyone. Okay. So, what does everyone need? And I will ask for it.
I'm already at the counter.
What do you want? What do you want, Salvator?
Oh, yes, hello. I'd like 1,500 of ruby dust. I think I got that here before. And some of your fancy chalks. Need some more fancy chalks.
Any specific flavor?
I don't taste them. What a stupid question.
You see her hand kind of ball up on the counter.
It's not worth it, Edwina.
Oh, so silly and
Don't
dumb.
hit him.
Okay. What else can I help you with?
That's all I'm here for. Oh, my friend's over there. Hello, come on. Come along. Just
Hello there.
really making myself connected to them.
I distinctly remember you didn't know Salvatore last time.
Oh, no, I claimed him.
Oh, good.
No, I didn't.
It's just
know him,
that-
and
no,
then
it was you, yes.
Yeah, and then after that interaction, I had to meet him.
I'm sorry for you.
What happened?
Roll deception.
I'm just...
Deception, you said?
Yeah, if it's above a 10, you're good.
It's okay. Yeah, it's a dirty 20, but I have an advantage, so yeah, it's a dirty 20.
Screw you.
I do have advantage. It's
You
true.
definitely convince her, and she says, I'm terribly sorry for that. I
No.
know how he is.
No.
I'm missing something, but I don't care. So,
Sunshine,
we
do
just-
you need anything?
No.
Salvatore, how much chalk do you need?
I have 2, so probably 2 more.
100 gold piece in each, right? Is that the one?
Are they 100? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't bought them in so long.
think it's-
Teleportation circle. It is 50 gold, so 100
50,
total.
So total 100.
I
You
wanna
said
get more diamond
1,500 GP of ruby dust, correct?
Yeah, so 1,600 total for me.
1,600, beautiful.
Zahl, do you need something?
I have a lot of it, but diamond dust is always a plus.
Okay. How much?
I have 6 charges of my healing stuff that I can do.
Ooh.
But I don't know how many I'll need. So
Well,
it's
we
100
have
gold
the
per.
money. We have the money for it. Just tell me how many you want.
Let's just get 4 more. to 400 gold worth of diamond dust. Is that cool?
Zahl spends 400 gold.
Stop.
Oh, a nice even 2,000 total thus far.
Perfect. I need 1,000 gold pieces of incense.
Incense, 1,000 GP. All of this is acquired readily. Sunshine, are you sure you don't need anything?
I still have 4 diamonds. I guess if we wanted to get more diamonds, Demi, that's up to you.
Oh, how many do I have? We didn't use any. I also have 4, so
Yeah, you guys are good.
I think we're okay.
we're fine.
I have one. I pulled it out of my back. What the fuck?
I just
well,
my shark pack that I got earlier just have like a handful of just diamond dust. I'm like, this is at least 300 worth of diamond dust right here.
Live! Okay, with that, you guys will be spending
Powder
3,000 gold pieces, 1,600 on the ruby dust, 400 on the chalk, and 1,600 total for Salvator, 400 for Zahl, and 1,000 for Demi.
Edwina, is there a discount because it's my birthday?
That is
Oh,
a good
really?
question.
It's my birthday.
Is it your... What? Your...
It is.
It's the first. It's Star Day, the first of Sunzeb.
Roll
Yep, it
persuasion
is.
for me, Sunshine.
Okay.
I like the roll deception moment, and it's like,
It's like,
actually,
nope. I'm gonna reaction
is
add
mine.
something to this.
I
Okay.
did ask for deception. I didn't realize I forgot. Oh,
19, 22, 23.
23. She is starting to be able to parse you out from each other. And will say, is it really your birthday?
It really is. Well, according to the person who adopted me, so as far as I can tell.
those count.
Oh, nice. Drop the adoption thing. That's
I was
good.
also Yeah, pro move.
Oh no.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Most likely,
Yes,
we're
there's
adopted.
a whole orphanage here.
Oh.
That
There's
hits
an
home.
orphanage. There's an orphanage in every city.
That hits home in a real way.
All right. Yes. No. I tell you what. I'll take 100 gold pieces off. Does that sound good?
Thank you very much. We appreciate
Not
it.
for him. Do it for somebody else's. You know, it's the
Yeah.
same. Just...
Okay. I hand over the money to pay.
So that'll be 2,900 gold pieces.
Oh,
You
hell
got it. We still have a lot of gold.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
I do need new shoes.
Okay.
Do you guys
We're
want to
still
just
good.
say
No.
you run over there and grab
Yeah,
a
we
pair?
can say we run over
But I
there.
do
How much are they?
also
I believe the boots of flying were... How much did we price them at last time? Good God, I don't want to rip you guys
I
off.
fully don't remember. I don't have keymind.
Me either!
Parker, how much were they?
Do you want me to look?
No. I'm kidding.
How much was
Oh.
the broom button?
Um,
I think it was 1,200 for the broom.
40, 50 gold pieces?
Shut up, John.
2 gold pieces?
it's
your
not
birthday, Josh?
listed in the. I forget. It was definitely at least 1,000, but I don't
Yeah,
remember
I think it was
the
right around 1,200
exact.
for the broom. The boots are a good bit
If there's
cheaper. I think
anything-
they're 800 gold pieces.
If there's anything I took notes on, it's magic items and how much they cost.
Can I, when we go to do that task, like, I know that we're just saying, could I find a bakery
So
and
how
go
much
buy
were
a
they?
cake?
I believe they were 800.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Still
Yeah.
have a lot
Oh
of
my God.
gold.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, someone go find a cake on my own. Away from the group.
There's
We're,
also all
we're
the
gonna
other
put
magic
them
shops.
at 500. You get a
500?
discount this time, right?
Okay.
I tell them it's my birthday.
Remove.
I don't believe they give you a discount anyway.
Got it. It's your birthday.
As far as I know,
Why didn't you say anything?
Gone.
I did just now.
Just now?
You don't get to do that when you didn't tell us it was your birthday.
It technically was my birthday when we didn't have time. Like, literal time was gone. So, my birthday got skipped over. I didn't necessarily, like, not tell you on the day.
That is fair.
I would have told you on the day. I love attention.
Easy to say that. No.
How much money is this cake, by the way?
So as you kind of slip away from the rest of the group to go buy a cake, are you trying to do this sneakily?
Yes.
Roll stealth
Where's
for me.
Zahl?
Sunshine's passive perception
we have
is through the roof.
insane passive
Yeah, what do you got,
perceptions.
Demi and Sunshine? Sean,
22.
No,
28.
don't look at me.
Oh, I have
22 and
advantage.
20.
I have advantage
Can I
on this?
investigate the fact that he's not here? Because that's a 21.
After he's left, you can.
13 plus 1 and a 16.
No, we both see you leave.
Both
No,
of them
okay.
are well aware of your.
Zahl is not answering questions.
He's buying you a
Hang
cake.
on a minute, I have a clue. Zoal's not
Roll
here.
investigation for me, Salvator.
The
I
pipe.
follow his
I love
trail.
that bubble pipe.
24. I think I'm on his trail now.
Salvatore, you are certain that he's left to go get a cake for Sunshine's birthday. Contextually, that makes sense to you. So you have motive, and you smell the smell of a
Means
bakery.
an opportunity. I just start rambling about keywords like that.
Deductive reasoning.
Yes, what not, and all that.
It was inevitable, my dear Watson.
Found a hat.
My dear
Do you-
Talsifor. Oh.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Ah, yes, he died.
Sunshine, did you want to do anything for your birthday? Besides
You know
the
what I...
blatant cake having that will happen.
They pull out the Hook of Fisher's Delight. I want to try this out.
You want to go
That's what I
fishing?
want.
In the
Yes.
Squid Lake.
In
There's
the
a
Squid Lake?
water here.
Oh, it's not fissure. It's Fisher.
Fisher, yeah.
We could.
I misunderstood that item.
Very
God.
drastically.
Are you doing a bit though? I need to ask if this is a bit.
We can go have a
Here.
picnic.
That sounds wonderful.
There's cake and fishing. Should be fun.
It's an amalgam of
Tell me
odd
how much
flavors.
gold it is.
I'll just, go for it.
So, Zahl, as you kind of meander down this way, following the smell of baked goods, you eventually find a cute little bakery tucked in between these towering towers that make up the Scholar's Cloister. Ha! Towering towers. Wow, I'm a wordsmith.
I love it.
I tell stories for a living. As you duck in, Zahl, you do find this very narrow store that is mostly oven at the back, with this large kind of, basically like almost like a pizza oven, but they're clearly baking in it. It's got a big door that swings open and close, and they are pulling fresh cakes out. You see an assortment of cakes, like a 3-decker cake that is made with, it looks like berries. It's got this sort of very like pink with marbling of like white, very similar to Sunshine's hair as icing. You see another one that is this like beautifully decorated series of flowers and roses. You see another one that is like this clearly like congratulations on your graduation with a little like wizard's hat on it.
So cute.
Yeah, like you see all these different cakes. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I think Zahl would be like, okay, this is gonna be a weird request. Did you have any cakes today that would just like, maybe this isn't the design and somebody kind of did one of these on it and it's kind of everywhere with colors?
You're looking for a fuck up.
Yes.
You're looking hold on, yeah, let me go to the fuck up
We're
shelf.
looking for a fuck up.
Someone just sort of put their hand in the frost and rubbed it all around.
A Smithington fuck off
All
original.
right, you got fuck off A, you got fuck off B. Excuse me, fuck up, not fuck off. Stay, buy a cake, please. Fuck up A, fuck up B. This one, I tried to make, like, really pretty royal red icing, and it just went brown. So I kind of put another layer on top of it, and that kind of seeped in the later layer. So it's sort of this like brown cake with like smears of red in it. It's kind of like a bloodstone. This one, I went for a dark icing. I was going through a starry night sky. But then I realized I was out of white, like to make the little pinpricks of light. So I just kind of slapped some purple on it.
That's the one.
You want that one?
Yep.
All right, it's a fuck up, so those are a little bit cheaper. That's gonna be a single gold piece.
I give him 2.
Oh, a gentleman and a scholar, clearly. Thank you.
No, thank you. This is going to be great.
Hey, have a good day.
and
Enjoy that cake.
I absolutely will.
Didn't ask for flavor.
I don't care.
It's raisins.
I feel like Sunshine would be okay with that, though.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially if they didn't know beforehand.
Surprise raisins are the best. Yeah.
And then Zahl would try to find them again and holding a cake like he surprised them.
You see, it's easy.
My goodness!
What was mentioned right before Zahl left?
Unexpected! That
Hey
is
guys, I
so
got a cake.
thoughtful.
Shit.
I did
got a
not
cake.
know
He
that
went to
was
get a
going
cake.
to happen.
I feel like you definitely, Sunshine.
Listen, everyone is a
Sunshine.
performer.
I need you to understand, Sunshine. We're really good friends. Like we've been
I'm trying.
together. I appreciate
We're
you
going
trying.
to the lake to fish.
Ooh,
Let's go.
Why are we fishing? We have a cake.
Because that's what they wanted to do.
All right, let's do it.
Weird hook.
Also, real quick, no clue what flavor it is. This was one of the ones they
Perfect.
called a fuck up, and they
That's
tried
my
to make a
favorite.
night sky, and they smeared purple on it. So that's what we're getting.
Zahl surprise me is literally my favorite order. You could not do better.
Love the fact that you say that.
I take like a little bit of water out of my like little water skid, and I just like craft a tiny ice dragon and set it on top of this weird purple celestial
Oh,
This
that's
is so cute.
good.
cake. It will melt though, so we should.
We should go to the lake right now.
I just hold up my hand and here in Sunshine like 3 silver pieces. Like, hey, go enjoy that. Put it on your
That is
face.
very thoughtful, Death. Thank you.
Why am I afraid to have a child now?
Oh.
Salvatore?
Whoa.
Salvatore's
Put it
gonna
all
be
in
the
one
uncle.
place.
I feel like Salvatore's the uncle that's like, I don't know, kid. Here's like $100. Go have fun.
Ooh,
I've
a
just
gift
realized-
card to a bookstore. That's fun.
Salvatore
No,
reminds me of
Salvatore's-
Grunkle
This is a great
Stan.
book.
Salvatore, this is a baby. I'm fully holding a baby. They
Save
can't...
them up. They last a bit.
Salvatore's absolutely the one that, like, when the rest of the party, if has kids, it turns up at their first birthday with a spell book, like the beginnings of a spell book, and it's like, gotta start them early.
It's literally got the
Gaga.
theory for Lichdom written in it. That's the only spell.
Just goo goo
It's
gaga.
like sneaking in under their pillow in their crib. Just like,
Yeah,
don't
it's
tell
like-
anyone that's there.
It's baby's first spell book. Baby's
must
first
persist
spell
the
book
legacy.
says goo goo gaga firebolt.
Can you say grimoire?
Baby's first grimoire. There it
Have
is.
you ending up like your parents?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Oh, they perished.
No!
By my hand, I mean somebody else's hand.
Salvatore being
Didn't plan for it like I did.
there would be a
They forgot the
problem.
ring that day.
Oh my
It's like the
God.
Daddy daycare.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
it's really
God.
bad daycare, but
Salvatore?
it's Salvatore.
Oh my god.
How the?
We set up a little fishing
go?
picnicky spot with cake and fishing and things.
So where are you heading for this
To the
little
lake.
picnic? Straight down to the lake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Really?
towards there wasn't there like a little place near the where did we yeah, I guess that's fine.
So there is the waterfront here in the Scholars District, and as you kind of
Yeah.
approach, you guys
That's
never
like
really
a
went
park
down
in
to.
beach area.
You could go. Yeah, there's also Salvatore. You would know most of these locations if you have one that you.
I
know
mean,
already.
that's more likely to have actual fish in it than just squid. But if you're looking to catch squid,
Now, fortunately, the hook is.
We'll see
magical.
what I catch. Yeah.
So you could go to the Arboretum. Salvatore, you know there is a cute little beachfront there, and you get to experience the Arboretum, which is very pretty. The lake itself, Salvatore, you would know is the shore. There is no grass. It is this hard crystalline marbled structure that seems to have been the impacted form of this comet striking the surface. So it's the beach of this is more of a marbled stone that is not slippery necessarily, but it's a unique thing to try and like relax on. People do it all the time, but it's not your traditional beachfront with sand or with grass. It's almost like a flat marble surface.
all that shit came out of my mouth.
Wow.
Let's go to the pretty little arboretum.
Extremely descriptive,
All right.
Salvatore.
It's not unlike me, I know.
That's not true.
Head over there.
But it ended with all of that description ended with if you're into that sort of thing.
I most certainly am.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So you
Perfect.
guys make your way up to the Arboretum. Salvatore, you would know directly across from the King's Stable is the entryway to the Arboretum. It does cost about a silver piece to gain entry to the Arboretum for the full day. But once you're in
good
there...
thing I just gave you 3.
I pay for it with the silver that Salvatore just gave me. Because I didn't add it to my inventory, so now I don't have to.
Okay. So you guys pay for your entry and are greeted with this beautiful Arboretum space. The way it's designed, it's basically set down much lower, as if almost carved into this marble front, where somebody has removed that solid surface to reveal topsoil here, kind of annotated here on 16. The King's Way actually is raised up and walks along with a vista that looks down into the Arboretum on either side. But tunnels are cut under the king's way through that solid marble that is this beautiful glittering cavern that leads you past all of these many, many varied and differing faunas and trees, or floras, not faunas, there aren't animals in here, as you make your way kind of along and around these kind of immaculately managed walkways. Coming out the other side of this crystalline tunnel, which seems to kind of reflect light down the tunnel itself and lights itself in a strange way off of any form of light that you guys carry, which you're all quite magical and tend to radiate a little bit of ambiance at any given time. And as you step out, again, you are greeted by more walkways with vistas and pretty little fountains. But off to the left, there is this kind of cut bank that leads into a small river that kind of hooks through the arboretum and flows down under another bridge. You actually are back at the backside of the Blue Visage Theater. As you look up, you can see kind of the corners of the structure that you've been in before. As you settle down, there is a little pristine white sand beach here that has been quite well kept, and it's pretty quiet at this time of day.
Too quiet.
You're kind of late morning now, leading into the afternoon. It is Star Day, so it's the weekend, but folks haven't quite gotten out yet. They're taking a leisurely morning.
There's definitely a forlorn look at the Blue Visage, and they will cast their fishing line as the picnic is set out and everyone starts eating cake.
Okay, and you get to roll some dice for me on this one.
Ooh.
So, D20, please. Oh, yeah, what'd you get?
16.
16, okay. So, as you settle in, fishing takes a little bit of time, and I actually need you to roll a D6 first.
Ta-da!
Dragon turtle.
I don't add anything to that.
A 2. Okay, the first hour, nothing seems to manifest as you're kind of chilling out there. But as you continue, because it's Sunshine's birthday, roll me 2 D6s.
2d6. A 2 and a 5.
Perfect. At the end of the second hour, you feel a tug as you begin to reel something in on your line, eventually pulling up this long, floppy blue and white banded fish. It's about 6 inches in length and looks to be edible. And you have pulled out this, if you look at your chart, blue and white fish. Now, Sunshine doesn't necessarily know what that means at this instant, but just for Button's context.
Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So they start to unhook it, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to narrate what happens?
Which would you prefer? Do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, have at it.
This blue fish with these white bands, as they kind of remove this hook gingerly, it sprouts wings that are kind of, I imagine, made out of water, and it starts singing a beautiful tune in Aquan.
Why is that fish?
Oh, this is very neat.
I don't get that anymore.
I
Don Giovanni. Amazing.
I love the idea that Aquan is Italian. It's just...
Hey,
Aquan's just Italian.
Can you roll me, Sunshine, 2d4, please?
2d4. I only have one out. 1.
You have a magical flying kipper that sings in Aquan for the next 2 hours.
Amazing. Ooh, can we name it?
Okay.
Sure we can. Very capable.
What does it seem like?
What does it seem like?
Seems like a fish.
Name-wise. Yes, you're so observant.
Thank you. I'm on the case.
I name it Mozart.
That's fine.
Mozart.
It's a weird name.
Yes.
Never before heard. This is a brand new name to this world. Nobody's ever been called Mozart.
More like Boatsart.
As it continues to sing, Demi just shapes water and animates little figures to go around with whatever the song is.
The fish
just making a little, because it lasts for an hour. She could just animate water to it's a cantrip. So
the dragon melts on the cake.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it does. Well, it was gonna do that at the hour mark anyway, so right before she would have bolted off. It only lasts for an hour.
And Zahl, are you gonna cut into the cake for the birthday?
I absolutely am.
Wonderful. As you kind of cut into this cake,
I'm gonna wash my dagger.
Please do.
Is it one of the ones that's killed people?
I don't. It's Scaren's dagger because I don't have my jacket
it's
anymore.
definitely killed people.
I don't have my jacket anymore. You know that Mech is wearing Zahl's jacket because he never asked for it back.
And
so
now Mech's on the run, so.
I'm upset about that.
Yeah, they're gonna need those
I'm
daggers.
upset about that.
Oops. Yeah, we should talk about that at some point.
Yeah, we're going to.
You cut into this cake and kind of slide it away, and it is revealed to be. Hold on, let me see here.
I love this. I love the fact. I love the idea.
Elderberries.
I love the idea that you have a cake table.
I mean, I don't, but I have a way of randomizing some cakes.
Berries and cream.
But I just love that idea though of you having a dice-based cake table. It's very good in my mind.
Needs to exist. As you
does.
cut this open, Zahl, and kind of turn on the side, it's interesting because it's kind of got this dark night sky and this purple smear along the top of it. But the cake, like batter itself, has this slightly orange tint to it. It's pretty consistent. It doesn't seem to have chunks of anything in it as you're kind of looking at it.
Okay.
I taste it?
This is funfetti. I'm gonna lose my shit.
I thought about it and elected not to.
I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste.
As you take a little bite of it, it is pumpkin flavored.
Oh, cute.
I didn't expect that, but I kind of love it.
It's different.
Purple pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Happy birthday, sunshine.
Thank you very much. This is lovely. You're all lovely.
I hand Zahl 25 gold and a piece of cake. That should be probably sent to their husband.
Give me a minute.
Oh, they hand a letter because I forgot. I wrote it and I didn't send it because we found a snake.
I think you could like imagine Zahl. He has like the cake in one hand, the gold in the other, and he's like, just put it out. I got this. And he's like trying to just put the letter in my mouth, like has the letter in his mouth, and he's arranging the gold with one hand.
There you go.
There you are.
Where are they?
Where are who? My husband?
Yes.
As of 2 days ago, I wrote it down in my notes. And then I opened a new doc for new notes.
So you would know that Bicker was. Let me pull up my map.
I can look in on him if you want.
You could probably get there as well.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
We could probably get there today.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I already gave you the silver, so this would probably be Demi's present, but...
I believe...
No, this is Talvasor's present because you killed him.
He's dead,
today.
Zahl. It's too soon. Good lord. Have some respect.
Look at me in your non-existent eyes.
Oh, I wipe away a non-existent tear.
Yeah, look at me in your non-existent eyes.
Hey, it's so sad.
I may be wrong, but I believe it was Hook Hill in Bissell. Is that correct?
I think you're right.
I think so.
They related.
Hi, Atlas.
Hi, baby.
Holy shit, that's scared me.
Hi, sweetie.
Right. I could send the letter and then. Do you want me to do the scry and describe the area, possibly?
I mean, my armor was made by Pops, who is the leader of the Oskidin. So that should function as an item, I suppose. Maybe.
I might modify the success of that a little bit, given that this is a moving craftsman that travels all over the world.
I was going to say,
like,
now we're with the falling star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very similar logic there. But still, it's not a miserable chart to land on. It's just not guaranteed.
It's a threat.
Well, it's up to you, Demi.
I don't want to dissuade. I just want to hold the fidelity of the spell.
We could absolutely try. If we end up missing your birthday because we've skipped forward in time,
I won't be upset.
I apologize.
There is nothing to apologize about.
It might be a trend at that point.
And let's face it, that's the worst thing that could happen.
Do you want me to send this just in case?
Yes.
Why don't
Cool. I'm gonna send that to
maybe just add to the letter a little bit that we're attempting to visit, so no one freaks out.
I quickly scroll.
Right.
We're attempting to visit on there, and then throw it in the chest because I
Love
already said that I
Zahl
summoned it.
underneath.
Love Zahl.
Be
Throw
there,
it on there.
everyone. Anywhere from 1 to 500 business days.
Be there sometime in the next 2 months, possibly. I don't know how this works. Please send help.
Maybe not.
Okay. Well, it's super fun getting to roll this not knowing what the real table is. I also love that Sean/Salvator just keeps doing this to her. So
I would, but I did already give them.
Let's
It
hope
feels
that
weird, like double dipping.
Does it? Let's hope that Talvasaur, it's snowing where
I
they
scoop
are.
a bunch of snow into my chest.
Cannot scoop it.
So I will say, are you...
I would go and collect snow before we leave, if we are leaving.
Okay. So the collecting snow is going to take a little bit. If you wanted to do that while the others are hanging out, or if you had anywhere else you want to go. Also, you wanted to purchase flying boots. We said you did that, correct?
Before we went to the park.
It was 500, yeah.
You went up to there and then came back down.
Yeah.
And I took it out of our money. So I'm just... Sir. I'm just rolling for teleport, right?
So you are genuinely going and getting snow, right, Salvatore?
Yes, I am going outside of the
That's
city.
probably going to take you
And
about
then
3 more
whatever.
hours to get enough snow packed into that chest for
Sure.
you, but you get it. So it's kind of later in the evening as the spell goes down.
Okay.
Well, you know, here goes possibly everything.
Wait, hold on. And I just sort of like run up with my chest, put it away, and say, "All right, what's the worst that could happen?" Go.
I like you purposefully and actively trying to jinx it.
The worst that could happen?
What did you roll, Parker?
Not great.
Come on, sub-20s.
It's a 44.
That's not hard.
44 is not a miss.
Nearly half.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Off target.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
I 100% thought you rolled a 1. I was like,
let's put it this way: divine intervention would work.
So
that's very good, actually.
Oh.
They're scaling the divine intervention went off.
Okay.
Where are you going, bud?
So you guys are traveling.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
We're gonna arrive in the fucking hellscape that is just north or south of that place.
We arrive falling from the sky again. I love that that would be a trope that we just anytime we teleport wrong, we just arrive in the sky.
That's about 1,000 miles.
Holy shit!
Away from here?
Yeah, from where you're at.
Where they are?
Yeah.
Weirdly, where we are.
It's across Pomarge, Valine, and a whole bunch of other, or Celine, and a whole bunch of other places. And so that is going to be off target, which makes it.
Are you sure this
Love
is the
that
right
for
level?
us.
Because we haven't seen this place before. We haven't been here.
I'm modifying it a little bit off the article. So we're
Sean,
doing the.
I need you to stop. I need you to pretend like you like me.
I want to know what's on that list.
So.
Then find out yourself.
You actually had 270 miles off target.
270 miles off target?
Based on the.
Which is.
Going to be. Let me decide a direction for you all. I'm
Hell
sorry.
yeah,
this is
what
what we live for with D&D.
This is fun. Yeah.
We'll just sleep in the mansion.
We're gonna end up in the Azure.
I technically have another slot for mansion now because it's 15.
Okay, we're gonna go D4. There's fun geographic locations in every direction of where you're aiming.
Right.
Don't say that.
And we went to the pointy one.
As the teleport dissipates, you are directly above a fairly wide, probably about 20 feet, and probably about 10-foot deep river, which you immediately begin to drop into. You were like directly above it, like on the surface. As you drop into the water, yes, splash!
No.
Except for those of you who don't, yeah. Around you is this very, very dimly lit forest that seems to stretch up and right against the riverbank with the branches of the trees running down. The wood of this forest is kind of old and gray and gnarled. And you see this kind of dim light, even though it's not quite yet dark. perforating the canopy cover, which most of these trees have fallen back. You only see a few evergreens that have maintained their foliage, but even then, the light kind of piercing the veil of this canopy does seem to be somewhat restricted and limited as you kind of plunge into this strange forest. It doesn't immediately catch you off as necessarily bad, but it's old. Very old.
As they float downriver, I'm going to open the map.
As you begin
You're
to
just
float
floating there?
Oh, this is weird.
This
I have
red
buttons
light
out.
like forms out around you, and you find yourself sitting at a bend. I need to pull you guys over to another map. 1 second.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I could have touched anybody, but I did cast fly on myself.
Fly like
That sounds
Zahl.
weird out of context. I just said it.
It's
and I
all good.
regretted it. Almost.
I
instantly.
fully was too busy lamenting having failed that to care, so I fell in the water.
Fuck. Oh,
I am fully in the water.
You are.
I would love it if Bicker or who made the armor? Was
Pops.
it Bicker?
Pops.
Pops.
You
I would love if Pops was just swimming in this river, and that's why we ended up.
Hi
in it.
there.
He's flowing down into it. Oh, shit.
You
Oh shit!
are,
What's up, guys?
Salvator, deep within a forest that appears to be located sort of westerly of Grand March. You wouldn't have the names because the map doesn't distinctly give names, but geographically you see yourself deep within this old dark woods on a river that runs from the north to the south through this old sprawling forest.
Are we on a new map, Josh?
I'm sorry, I didn't move you. I'm so sorry.
I heard
I-
you clicking, and I was
I
like, those
did-
sound like pings.
All the things and didn't actually move you guys. Over
there we go.
Here in the far
shit.
Oh.
field.
Okay.
Yes. The well-lit forest.
It says dim for it.
Oh yes, the dim
And
forest.
which direction would they would be like northeast from us?
Hook Hill is up here in this direction.
East, northeast. Yeah, okay.
You would Sunshine would know kind of where that is located geographically. Kind of on the border of Bissell and Grand March.
Is this up where Dravosi is?
Dravosi is kind of on the top of Celine, as far as you're aware, like Verbonk.
Okay.
Actually
Okay.
headed away from there at this
Okay.
juncture.
Ah, shit. Just missed him.
We literally passed over.
Just barely.
Like,
Is the water cold? Because it's winter, right?
It is frigid, and the ground has a frost on it. Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
I immediately swim to like the shore, and I have Demi just kind of shape water off of herself, and then do the same for Sunshine if Sunshine gets out.
They do. They swap places with they summon an echo to the
Oh
shore
my
and then
God.
swap with it.
I
And
now
then
I can't get
just
the
do that.
picture of an echo just slowly sliding.
Just sadly looks away.
It gets 30 feet away and goes poof.
But I now just imagine somewhere in the world there's just always in every river a little Sunshine just floating down.
It's definitely one
Okay.
of the really sad-faced echoes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Drifts out to sea eventually.
So that wasn't
Some guy fishes
My
it out and
bet.
keeps it.
Take good care of me.
Yeah, it's
wasn't my best. Salvatore, because I assume we saw you with the map. Where are we?
Oh, we're in the poorly lit forest. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name of it. We're in the woods. Looks like we're just a little bit off to the east, maybe, I believe. West. We're west of the place we want to go. We want to head east. Yes.
How far do we have to go?
I have
Where's the scale on this map? Hold on. Get my thumb out.
Make a survival check using intellect for me.
I don't know what that is for me. Oh, it's just intellect. Cool. Yeah, brains. 9.
Somewhere
help in
between
some way?
400 and 100 miles.
Can I help in some way?
Somewhere between a few miles.
How would you help, Zahl? Tell me.
Well, Zahl did think of the idea of pinging things on a map, and so he's trying to see like locations that he's been and be like, okay, how far are these two locations from each other, like Saltmarsh to Greyhawk, on a map.
Okay,
and
so
being
you're
like,
trying to figure out scale?
He's trying to figure out scale of like, okay, Saltmarsh to Greyhawk is there. Like,
You don't
this
have
doesn't-
cartographer's tools or anything like that,
I
right?
absolutely don't.
I do.
Would you like to offer that up, Demi?
Sure, I can. I should have that.
Or,
I do
Zahl,
have that.
What, you're thinking you may make a survival check to do with your...
That's fine.
your
That is
noodle.
absolutely valid.
I do have that.
Yeah. That's not
I see him trying to. Can
That's what we call
Zahl,
a
like,
seven.
pushing through the red cloud, like,
okay.
trying to, like... You
Oh,
get a stick, and you're, like,
God.
measuring with one stick.
I was gonna say, I imagine
I-
Zahl is like, my chest is Saltmarsh.
I-
My pointer finger is Greyhawk.
And then you awkward shuffle over.
That means,
I-
yeah. He's like, yeah.
I keep the cartographer's tools in my bag. Okay, so that wasn't my best.
We could
but
try again.
I have one more in me.
Let's do it.
We going
Alright.
home or are we going to try?
Too excited about that. We're gonna try for Sunshine's birthday to get where we were going.
I just don't want to be in the forest all night. Oh, it's so scary.
You can get us home, can't you?
Huh?
You can get us.
No, it's their birthday. We should try and get to where they.
No, but I meant like if this
something.
doesn't. No offense. If this doesn't go right, you can get us back.
Yes, of course. I wouldn't be doing this if I
I'm
couldn't
not
get
trying
us
to be
home.
offensive. I'm just trying to say like there is an op. I'm saying maybe.
Well, when you learn to teleport, you let me know.
I will. Okay, I will.
I won't.
I try again.
Everyone look out. Some wolves might die tonight.
Could you
Liam
imagine
Neeson?
wolves
Fucking
against
wolves.
this party?
Adventures.
I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast, and there are no more wolves.
It's fucking inconvenient. Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Sneeze.
Fucking,
The wolves just.
what a way to use my eighth level spell.
20.
Stop it! Fuck you.
Are you shitting me? Parker, what did you roll?
Parker, I need to ask you a very important question. Did divine intervention work? Parker, you're doing well.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, guys,
I'm
I am going
crying.
to roll.
Oh my god, I'm
mishap
so
table.
sorry.
Prepare themselves.
Oh no, I'm so
We're gonna
sorry.
be thrown all different edges. Dude, honestly, I really hope.
teleported into our mouth. She was trying so hard. Oh my god.
Gonna show up at dusk and just be like, oh no!
I would love it if we all got thrown in different directions and we all.
I
just
know.
did
That would be
it.
the least worst thing for me.
I'm legitimately crying.
Oh no! No!
It's very
This is a
funny.
good thing, Parker.
No, this is a very good thing.
I need a different
This-
dice.
I was so.
Oh no!
What if we get the exact same roll?
The
as
thing
ours?
is,
That'd be amazing.
You're crying and you're laughing, which is the hard part. Because I'm like, are you okay?
As you begin
Oh no. Oh
to cast
god.
this
A
spell.
counter spell. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you see it going bad, counterspell it.
The spell
Counterspell.
does seem to maintain the way you would like it to. You feel yourself begin to shift into the harmonic plane and
Oh,
project
no.
across it. But
Oh,
about
no.
halfway through, the spell shudders around you. And suddenly you feel something tug, Parker, as another creature is pulled into the teleportation spell with you on your way across the dimension.
Oh my god!
Oh shit, let's go.
And as you land, about 400 feet away, you see the Yazgi Din caravan. The
Oh, no.
caravan's laid out in a beautiful array nestled against a snowy hill. However, as you turn to look directly behind you, in very close proximity, there is a full-grown frost giant raising its maul to bring down on all of you, as I need you to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Yes.
Well, I'm out of 7th and 8th level spells, so.
Oh
It's
my god.
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
I love the chaos that just happened.
It's just a frost giant. At
Parker,
your level,
also,
you know, it's fine.
Parker, I love you. It's so hard to understand how to react to you in that moment because you were laughing and crying, and I was like, "Are you sad, happy, or like just love what's happening?"
This is how I deal with trauma.
Listen,
This is fun.
This is totally good.
You guys are gonna kick the shit out of this thing, so you know.
Yeah.
Victor's going to be so
Guys,
impressed.
I can use
But
my...
your family's like 400 feet away.
This thing
Don't worry, we'll put them in the ground.
lets out a bellow at the top of its lungs, and you immediately see figures from the camp like turn to look. 25 to 20. Let's go ahead, Sunshine.
Oh shit.
Turn around! Leave!
25 to 20.
Go.
No one?
Oh, hello.
No.
20 to 15.
19.
15.
Okay,
Hey!
Sunshine 19. Zahl 16.
Yup.
15 to 10. Okay.
11.
Salvator, what you get, bud?
4.
Sunshine.
Look at that. It worked.
You lead the order as you land in this snowy field. The snow is about 6 inches deep up around your ankles. You see the very familiar and warm sight of the Yazgidin caravan up to the north of you. However, towering above you is this massive frost giant figure, this tall, towering, you're familiar with giants at this point, not the scale of Mjolnir in any way, shape, or form. This kind of icy beard flecked with frost, and these hides dotted across it as you seemingly dragged something along with you in the teleportation spell. Go ahead, and how do you proceed?
They bonus action summon their echo on the other side of the giant.
Perfect.
Or wait, no. They're going to run. They summon the echo in front of the giant, and then they run to the other side because their echo can't shout, and they go over this way and try to make it follow them away from the camp.
Okay. Make a persuasion check for me. But that sort of behavior, I will say, will use your full movement to do.
Persuasion? Yeah. 16.
That's 16. Okay, you do see it.
I know what it says. I just can't respond.
You interrupted my dinner!
Oh, okay, I'm gonna piss it off. I rolled a hit.
We're about to interrupt your life.
Oh, I don't. 14 on the first one.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
Damn. Better. Questioning 20.
That will hit.
Yay!
Yeah, we did it!
6. 10 damage!
Okay, 10 points of damage.
And then the echo does the same thing. It tries to hit. Ooh, 22.
That will hit.
Ha. 3, 4, 5, 9 damage.
9 damage. Perfect.
That's my turn.
This poor little giant.
Giant so
Shit
bad.
kicked out of it. Up next, anything else you want to do, Sunshine? I'm sorry.
That's everything I can do.
This is possibly the best birthday gift that could have been given to Sunshine. Honestly.
Let chaos reign!
Okay, with that, we are going for Zahl. You're up.
Cool. I think Zahl looks and just goes, I've seen you all do this, so why not I try it? And I'm going to use one of my new spells that I got with my newest invocation. And I'm going to cast Polymorph on myself to become a giant ape.
You bitch. Okay.
And just stand up in front of him because everybody else has become a giant ape, but I haven't. So I want to get my giant ape moment.
So just the Yaski Din's perspective, all of a sudden there is a giant, what appears to be Sunshine and friends, and then a giant ape.
We brought you a kaiju battle.
Okay, and that is a full action to cast Polymorph.
Yep.
Correct? Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Oh my god.
I think Ape Zahl just is staring at him and snorting. And that's it.
Okay, love it. That makes it its turn. I'm going to say with Sunshine using that action, it's going for Sunshine for sure. Gotta hit the birthday person.
Hell yeah.
as it goes to attack, Demi goes, "You're in the wrong time. I fucked this up," and I'm gonna cast Temporal Shunt.
What? Of course you are.
And it needs to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
It needs to roll a Wisdom saving throw. I really hope it fails.
DC on that?
17.
It fails.
Okay. And it appears as if it raises, and it suddenly is in slow-mo as the time around it just pauses. And its whole turn is wasted. At the start of its next turn, it may move again.
However, the way that this manifests, you see as its form flickers almost in and out of time, seemingly reachable by your attacks as well.
Oh, we can't affect it either?
It is essentially banished.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
It just doesn't have a turn.
So prepare
it's like
yourselves.
It's not there.
Yeah, as Demi just literally shifts it out of the time and rhythm.
Ooh,
that's very cool.
Its turn ends, and that makes it Demi's turn.
So I fucked up.
No, you didn't. The right
nonsense.
No, I did. It came with us. It wasn't here. It jumped in. It caught a ride. But it'll be back in a moment if we'd like to prepare for it. I'm just gonna cast Spiritual Weapon right next to it.
Perfect. Spiritual Weapon.
At 4th level? Yeah,
Fourth
why
level.
not?
Is that 3d8s or 4?
It's
2d8.
2d8s.
Or, I guess.
It skips a level, but that spell's weird how it levels up.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah. So it's just, but it's my little lyre is next to it now. And that's.
Now you still have your action because you used a bonus action for that.
Yeah, that's a bonus action spell. Can I just upcast that as an action and use my bonus action to give Bardic? Is that a thing I can do?
Bonus action spells need to be cast with a bonus action.
Cast as bonus action. Okay. Then I don't really have another action because I believe Bardic is also a bonus action. So
you could ready a weapon if you want to.
Sure. I'll ready my my little rapier.
You ready?
So I'll pull dissonance out.
So
and
he
it kind of
returns. You want to make that?
Yeah. When he returns, I stand next to my little I'll flank with Sunshine.
Perfect.
And my spiritual weapon.
Salvator, you're up.
We're killing this person. If this is an accident, this is a bit much.
Well, then maybe not.
Can you make it leave?
Yes. And I hold my action.
Okay. We come back around to the top of the order. Sunshine.
I turn into a raptor and wait.
Okay. Snow raptor. Thornback or regular?
Thornback.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I think they're neat.
It's beautiful. Zahl, you're up.
Now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm an ape.
You are.
Would I understand that time is shunted around this man?
Make an intelligence check as an ape.
Okay.
I think your intelligence is a 10.
They don't.
Oh, it's a 9.
It is nope. It's a 7, so it's a -2, so that's a 9.
-2?
Yeah, that's their
It's
intelligence.
5.
No.
Oh, sorry. I was like, did you get a 7 or? My bad.
So, big bad giant. You recall your last big thought before you turned into an ape was that you were fighting this thing, and it's still there. So, have at it.
That was your last big thought.
I'm gonna cry now. I'd like to use my. I'd like to waste my action by hitting him twice.
Okay. You don't. You pass straight through him.
I figured as much.
I know you knew.
I'd like to disagree.
No.
Thank you, Adam, for being a fantastic role player. I love you, bud. You're amazing, and I love you. Okay.
What do you do?
At the beginning of the giant's turn, he does return. Held actions trigger.
He immediately leaves again.
Okay.
Are you banishing?
No, he. As soon as I see him go to like full motion, and then I just snap my fingers, and he is non-existent.
You cast maze?
We have 10 minutes. He's currently trying to figure out a clever little puzzle I've left for him. Should keep him busy for a time.
God.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think giants are that good at puzzles, but are we killing this person? It seems rather disrespectful. I did cast maze on him.
Yeah, I'm just reading the
He has
thing.
to make a DC 20 investigation or intelligence
Once
check.
it's there,
Yes.
as it uses
So on each
its
of
action.
its turns.
So I'm going to say we roll out of combat. I'm going to make a few intelligence checks moving forward as you guys
Plus
discuss.
10 minutes if he doesn't figure it out.
Yeah. So we'll do the first minute. You have a little bit of time to converse, and you do see already a few people moving down the hill towards you guys.
We should... Family, we should pack up and leave. A little further from where we are now. If he's coming back and we don't want to kill him.
I'm
Zahl,
sure we can talk to him.
Your target vanished. Very upsetting.
Yeah, I think he's like looking at them because I think he would know they were friends.
Oh yeah, you know your allies are your
Yeah,
allies.
I think he's like looking at them and looking back at the spot, and looking at them. It's essentially Zahl. Just confused.
Maybe, no.
Just wait.
So, should we just relocate?
I think so. Yes.
Are you a speak giant?
I mean, I can cast. I can make myself able to.
If you'd like to talk to him,
Impossible.
calm him down, figure out where he's from so we can send him back. This seems unnecessary.
He keeps
Yes.
failing.
Regardless, I do think... Alright. Yeah, Sunshine will go to the Yoski Den.
Just yelling at the walls. Go ahead, but I'm
Complaining
sorry
at
to
walls.
interrupt. Yeah. What the fuck is this? My lamb is getting wasted.
Oh no!
Well,
Canonically, I've shunted him to this empty library where there's no books, it's just bookshelves.
What even is this? He like throws one of the bookshelves, it magically reappears immediately. He's like, ah!
I can sense he's getting angry. We should figure out what we're doing quickly.
Alright, Sunshine will go to the Yoski Den. They're like hugging everyone as they go along. Hello, I love you so much. Hi there. We should keep moving. We should actually go away because the giant is coming back. Hello, hello.
We're going to have to tear down camp, love.
I fucked that up. I'm
Giant.
gonna cast tongues on myself for when it comes back.
We'll try and talk him out of it, see if we can reason with him. But
He's getting madder and madder as he's in this maze.
fully still an ape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
For an
end
hour.
it
Is that
early
Zahl?
if he's...
That is Zahl. Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. I don't know who that is. In the name of Sir DeWeer's underbridges.
Oh,
Oh.
curse.
you can believe it, he's actually the last one to do that.
Okay.
Salvatore, should we
He's never getting out
release
of this.
him, or...
If we know what we're doing, I'd happily do that. What are we doing?
I suppose we're attempting to talk to him, and then... I only have, like, a small idea of where he came from.
Yes.
They start trusting.
And then, you know, if he doesn't want to talk, maybe we just knock him out.
Leave him in a field.
Well, if he doesn't want to talk, we can also take care of that.
I don't know
Salvatore
what
says
that
hungry
means.
for souls.
Yeah. I'm
I hope
actually
you know-
surprised that Salvatore is the one telling us not to kill this man.
I hope
That's
you know
not
this
what he-
entire conversation is all on his like just like leaning and looking at you two as you talk, only understanding Demi. You cast
Aw.
so.
That's true. You would
I feel
only
like I-
understand
You
me.
would understand him. The concepts are still quite a lot though.
Yeah,
That
I
are
know.
being
I'm
bandied
just
about.
playing Zahl.
Yeah. There's some sort of deep undertone of morality, and you're not sure what that is.
Yeah.
All right. So we attempt to talk. If it doesn't work, we knock him out, or if it becomes incredibly violent, then we do something else.
You'll figure it out from there, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's about as much of a plan as we usually have. All right, Salvatore, can you bring him back sooner then? If you... Or is he...
Sure, let me figure it.
You see the Yogsky Dan are beginning to like put the fire out, and they're pretty quick to move. It's
Yeah.
going to take at least really 30 minutes at a quick pace to get the whole camp broken down. And you hear Bicker go, should we just maybe leave the camp and get out of the way?
They fly over to Bicker. Yes, love, kiss him, and then turn around, go on.
All right. Bye, stay safe. And he just like is, all right, everybody.
I'll bring him back.
Okay.
And
you guys
I
begin to traipse up off the hill to kind of get a vantage point.
I
Josh.
will.
I don't understand what they just talked about.
You understood what Parker said.
I said wait.
Oh, you
Okay.
could understand the command word.
Yeah.
If I got told wait, then I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I was making sure.
Yeah.
So, as
I
you
will.
go, he poofs back in. We're going to start at the top of initiative order again, okay?
Okay.
Just because his perspective is you guys are still in combat, and he wants to smash
Yeah.
you, and he's very mad.
It's totally valid.
Sunshine, you lead the charge here with this altered plan. The rest of all is Irish! What the fuck?!
They don't have anything close to what he's speaking. I guess they'll say in primordial, like, talk to her, and just hope that he understands.
He looks very confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks very confused, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Do you
I don't
gesture
hit
at
him.
all?
Yeah, they gesture to Demi, talk to her.
He raises his club.
For fuck's sake! Okay, they go in front of Demi. No!
Okay.
I'm just standing there like this.
He looks a little confused back and forth. Language barrier becoming the problem here.
Yeah.
And also the complete outrage and confusion and terror.
Of course.
Zahl!
I think Zahl stands up, like, facing him, and doesn't... I'm gonna hold my action, and if he hits any of the party, I'm going off. My patience only lasts...
If he hits
hits anybody in the party, yeah, I'm gonna beat the brakes off
He's about
of
to
him.
get baddied.
And as his turn starts...
Yep.
Confused, chaotic.
Yeah.
However, Sunshine has superimposed himself, and he knows Sunshine's the threat here. Given the stab he took earlier, or bludgeoning damage he took earlier. Forced, whatever. You know what I mean. He will make an attack against Sunshine.
All right, fuck him up.
Well,
With this big, icy great axe that he's carrying. One will definitely miss. One is a 23 to hit, which I believe will.
that hits.
Oh.
Oof.
Okey
Yikerinos.
Yoikers. Sorry guys, I need more dice than I anticipated to need this session.
Nope.
Oh, wow, okay, cool. Fuck you, game.
Big stinky damage.
26, 20, 30, oh shit, 32 points of slashing damage as I rolled nearly
Very glad I
maximum
took
dice.
that. Woo!
They do hit quite hard. It is non-magical, but
Go get him,
this
Demi.
huge X comes down, striking you.
So I hit... I
You
beat
do
the
hit
brakes off
as
him.
the attack goes. Make those attack rolls, my friend.
Alright, because yeah, I have multi-attack as a
You do.
monkey.
Smash.
So first one is a 23.
Hits.
The second one is a nat 20.
Crits.
Oh no.
So that's gonna be full dice on the
Our
that punch
giant.
plus a
It's broken.
So
that's 3d10 plus 30?
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Yes, a lot of damage.
This
no,
guy-
it's 3d10 plus 6.
Yeah, but plus 30.
Plus your
crit.
You crit.
You get the 30 and get to roll 30.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
do the
plus
math.
36.
Yeah, so 36 plus 3d. Gotcha. I get it, guys.
36 plus your
Fucking-
rolls plus the other attack hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's really
So my
60 10 plus 36 plus
so
6.
I gotta write this down, or I will
42.
fuck it up. Okay, so
I got
Roll
you.
10d6.
18 plus 36.
Well, how many d6 per hit?
3.
3. So it's gonna just roll 66s for me.
No, it's 3d. It's d10s.
Or 3. Roll
Three.
6 d10s for me then. Is what you're gonna
Okay.
do.
Well, I already rolled 3 of them. That's what
Okay,
I
so
rolled.
roll the other 3, and then you get the max damage off of the crit as well,
Gotcha.
Jesus.
and the plus 6 for the other roll.
Good lord.
This is pretty good.
So
I
it's
tried.
16
trying.
and 18, and then 36.
16, 18. Okay, so So that is
And then plus
40, 52.
Add 6 to that.
Yeah, then plus 6 to that, sorry.
62, so that's 76 points of damage on this thing. As Zahl just...
I imagine it's like when he swings down, he hits him in the arm, so he looks at him and just jacks him as hard as he can in the face.
He is still standing.
Remember when Zahl is an unarmed fighter? It makes sense when he's a monkey to know how to fight.
Cool. Good.
He gets sucker punched
Talk
by
him
this
down,
great
Demi.
ape.
Let's go ahead and diplomacy this out.
You see as Zahl, like, direct cold clucks this giant across the face, and then it kind of, like, turns to Zahl. And he, like, throws the axe down and raises his fists in, like, this, like, fisticuff stance.
I don't know.
Some of my old nature goes through.
As you're struggling to talk, my finger starts going green.
It's my turn, isn't it?
It is your turn, Demi. Have at it. Oh, actually, no, it's the giant's turn. I'm sorry.
I thought that was his turn.
Oh, yeah, he did his
hit
damage.
me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. Sorry, it is your turn.
No,
You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. I was just like,
You're right. You're right.
Okay, so now Monkey and Frost Giant are facing off against each other, right?
Currently, yeah, there is a standoff. You've seen this axe hit Peach quite hard, but then the creature did throw up its its weapon. Jesus Christ.
You're good.
Sunshine quite hard, and then puts up fisticuffs.
Okay, how tall is a giant ape? Just for me.
Up 15 feet, right?
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Big.
Right,
Yeah.
15 feet.
Huge.
Can I climb half my... I have spider climb. I would like to just climb up on top of Zahl's shoulder.
Okay, you
so that
do.
I'm level with this person, because I'm like 5'3". Like,
So you feel Zahl as Demi like manifests up on your shoulder.
He's very confused.
I just like pat the cheek of this ape. I am so sorry. This is my fault. We don't want to hurt you. You just ended up as sort of collateral on magic.
You don't want hurt Kingsley? Why this then? And he like points to his jaw, which is kind of like hanging off to the side a little bit.
Because you hit our friend.
But I was having dinner and now I'm in the field.
I know, and that's honestly that's my fault. I had a little bit of a magic incident, and you came along for the ride.
You're roll persuasion for me.
Okay.
Like there's this like green laser dot on the back of his head.
I rolled a 19 plus 14.
It goes,
a 19 plus 14, which is a lot.
Yeah. It goes, whoa, hold.
Like lay it down.
Maybe people are acting a little rashly here, huh? Your giant monkey friend, Cold Clock. I was in a bookstore, I think, for a little bit. What is going on?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Essentially, I was trying to get us here for my friend's birthday, and the magic grabbed you too. Yeah, the one you cut up. It's their birthday.
Oh, no, not again!
Again. I will respect you
Oh.
and not ask for clarification.
Oh, no! I am so sorry! And he, like, turns to Sunshine and is like, on your birthday!
He's attacking!
No!
Do you really?
Oh, you're very... No.
Because everybody can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I have tongues on. So...
As you see, the situation does seem to diffuse just at the last second. As he kind of turns to Sunshine and is like, oh! And Sunshine, you would understand him with your crowd. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. It is your birthday.
Oh, you're sweet.
Whoops.
I'm translating.
Where
I know
the
you
fuck
can't
am
understand
I?
what I'm saying. What's
Oh,
your
I'm so sorry.
name? I'm just going to keep
My
asking
name
one
is
question.
Kingsley. Wait, he
I
can't
can-
You didn't know what I
understand.
said?
I'm translating from... They
You're
asked
like-
your name.
I am Kingsley.
That Kingsley.
Hi, Kingsley.
Who are you all? Where is my dinner?
We're a problem, and your dinner's probably a couple miles that way.
Hello, a problem. It is good to
Yeah.
meet you. You said this way.
I point in the direction that we would have been coming from.
It's a better
based
name
on
than-
what we.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Could you bring me back? How many miles is this? This does
where
not
are
look
you from?
familiar. This does not look
I sort of walk down from where I'm perched, ready to strike. And I go, I could definitely try.
Oh.
No promises.
I'm from Dim Forest. Is my home.
Oh,
we were
yes.
just there.
I pull a twig out of my pocket. I've been there.
Oh, you bitch.
And I teleport him.
He goes, oh, it was very nice. God.
I should learn Giant.
I'm gonna drop my form and I'll catch them.
I'm just on your shoulder. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't know I could do that.
That's really cool.
That was amazing.
That's really cool. Why was that not cool?
Pretty cool.
We almost killed someone.
Baker from on the hill. That
We
was
didn't.
that was really cool.
Thank you. He gets it.
Uh,
Demi, I
Yes.
just punched a giant in the fucking face.
Really hard, Zahl.
Happy
Really
birthday.
hard.
Backer
I'm
James.
good
birthday,
at eating
sunshine.
fighting.
That was
We
my.
celebrated. We took a man from his dinner and beat the shit out of him.
I mean, if you look at it that way, if you look at it that way, it's
No,
pretty
explain
fucking.
to me how you're looking at it. I might be having a
I'd like to rewind to earlier today,
Could
where
we
you
go back
killed
to
the
the-
man
Could we go to
fully
the
in
Oski
cold
Den?
blood.
We're just
We start
why-
walking to the Oski Den while they argue.
They begin to make their way back to the
Over
caravan.
here. There's lots
His
of snow
existence
here.
is false. The two are unconsequential.
That is, you killed the man earlier today, and you're coming from me about my actions.
Existence is false.
I'm getting so hung up on one. I killed like 50 people the other day.
That's wait,
Helping
what?
you and your family.
What are you talking
It's
about?
totally fine.
Is that the thing that my mom was Wait, no. What are you
Calling
talking about?
sunshine.
No, that was someone else. Someone I don't dissociate.
Are you hungry?
I
Hi.
immediately. Do I
The
see
two of them are in the back
bullshit?
still arguing loudly in the
I am
snow.
tired.
Salvatore, you.
Well, I got you here eventually, so
It
Thank
worked.
you so much. This is wonderful.
you're welcome. Oh, do we still have coffee? That we had coffee that was alcoholic. I'm going to need a couple of those.
You can
actually.
smell it on the stove, which has been put out. It just needs
Oh,
to be
thank
stirred
God.
back up. And you see, again, it's a much smaller kind of smattering of caravans. You feel like they've split up a little bit, and you've joined Pops and Bicker. And this very cute
wonderful.
little they've cleared up a snowbank around the edge that kind of creates a wind barrier around where the caravans are currently sitting. And you can see a few folks have
Lovely.
been clearly working on creative projects around the spot. As this warm fire, the group kind of trudge back through the 6 inches or so of snow to rejoin you, all wearing kind of cold weather clothes.
We made a joke
Would you
about
like a
me
jacket?
never. What?
Would you like a jacket?
Oh,
I'm here with all my clothes.
you know,
I'm going
probably
to grab one.
actually. You know what? Yes. I'll also just like make my armor become like a fur-lined captain's coat, with a hood. And as I see that they put the fire out, I'm gonna feel bad. And I never used this, and we made this joke, but I'll just scorching ray like at the bottom. Like 3 of them just use
On
it
a small
to reset
campfire,
it.
you would have just burnt straight through the wood. There'd be
I know,
nothing
but it's
left.
the big one.
Yeah, the big one lights back up. It gets it going. They
Yeah,
quickly
I
throw
just-
some more wood onto it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you. I love the fact of the imagination that you Scott Summered from X-Men. Just.
I just. It's really just her going, I'm terribly sorry. I know this.
Sorry about this.
I'm sorry you had to put this out one moment.
What the fuck happened?
Press to digitate the smaller one
That was
to light.
was that a giant?
I'm staring
Yes.
at
Yeah.
Salvatore.
Good lord! And how did you get here? You were on the sea last I heard.
Trial and error.
No, it's frozen.
Oh.
Don't mind me.
Trial and error. I think.
Doesn't like the weather.
It blows little frozen bubbles now. It's very strange.
Amazing.
Ice flakes.
Snowflakes come out of the end of it instead. That was incredible. Also, welcome back. And he like runs up and embraces
Yeah.
the sunshine. Like actually,
They pick him up and spin him around.
he's used to it. Yeah. This is,
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to
Hello.
see you.
It is wonderful to see you.
I
Did you get my letter?
I did. Did you send that other letter with Zahl before?
Yes.
Okay. I got your letter probably about 45 minutes ago, maybe a few hours ago. Did it say where you were in that letter? Because I hadn't had a chance to read it.
No, I think the first thing they wrote it a few days ago, and it says, "I'm in the Amedio jungle" at the very beginning.
I thought you were in a jungle.
I was.
You did say you were coming to see us, though. That's right. Zahl wrote that, right?
At the very bottom.
Yeah, I think at the end, very quickly, just scribbled, it says, "We're coming. We'll be on our way. We'll be there soon."
But
That was 5 hours ago.
The giant was an accident, right?
Yes. Do you remember when I wrote to you about time being all wibbly and wobbly?
Oh, yeah.
There can be other things, including extra passengers, apparently. But he's sorted.
Well, all right.
And we didn't even kill him.
You really didn't. Nearly.
Come to think of it, he probably landed in a river.
He's fine.
Son of a bitch, my dinner!
Just stand up.
Poor Kingsley.
I just.
By the way, one of the options on that table, once you roll it, is an ancient green track.
We should have gotten that.
Yeah. We'll take that. I feel like we could take it.
We would have had at least 10 minutes to run away.
We hope. Yeah, we hope.
3 minutes later.
I looked at it, I was like, oh shit.
Cast maze, it immediately comes back on a maze, like, you try to put me in the maze. It's like,
It's counterspell. What's up? I know magic.
It's called legendary resistance.
It just looks at you and goes, no.
It doesn't have saves.
It doesn't have saves, it immediately goes, yeah, fuck you.
Asshole. And also, the checks aren't saves. So it can't use legendary resistance to get out.
Oh my god.
I'm the worst.
I will kill you.
I love
first.
maze.
Come back 3 days later.
I'm gonna aim for that
3 to 5 business days later.
I'm gonna go for that fucking hand. Hey! Anyway.
Wow.
We're here. We did it.
Now.
Right.
You settle in with the Yazgitin, I assume?
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, it's your birthday, Sunshine!
I know, we haven't had one of these together in quite a while.
I hadn't wrapped it because I thought I wouldn't see you for a while, but I got something for you. You're going to love this. All right, 1 second. Pops, get him served up food, all that. You see, Pops. Aye, shut up. You.
We will need somewhere to sleep.
One of the caravans, we can move some folks over.
Oh, right.
Salvator?
Salvator, you're on thin ice.
What the fuck is your problem, Zahl?
You fucking murdered my people and then lied about it.
Pretty sure.
Oh, if you're going to have this argument, it should not be at the campfire. They just start scooting these two.
You also killed some of your people.
Yeah, but
you shape water under them to be
have
thin
this
ice.
fight.
You just feel like you blamed it on somebody else. I
make it thin ice beneath them so that Sunshine and I can just push them further and further and further away.
Just imagine we don't notice that we're sliding away.
We're fully invested in arguing with each other.
It's funny because I
going at this.
I don't think you would feel the cold, and then also I'm learning my Tillenbolt stuff, so I don't feel the cold as we're moved away.
The two of you are just going at it.
It's just full argument the whole time.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I also imagine at some point Salvatore starts building a snowman of himself.
While they're doing it.
Me 5 minutes ago. I'm busy.
He's
Zal's handing him snow during the argument.
Pipe in the snowman's mouth.
I love this so much.
At the end of it, we're weirdly closer.
We're just I'm mad at you, but I love you very much. Goodbye.
I couldn't have done this on my own. It's amazing.
It got done a lot quicker with a little help. Yeah. As you guys are doing that,
The
off
value
to the
of
side,
friendship.
loudly, Bicker does return carrying this beautifully ornate bow that he hands to you, Sunshine. He says, I got this. I was going to give it to you next time I saw you as a birthday gift. We've been saving up for a couple years for this one.
What?
This is, I figured with you going out and doing all this adventuring, especially with how dangerous it's clearly getting, given your letters and all that, I thought I'd get you this. And he hands you an oath bow.
Oh, shit.
What?
That's good
What
stuff.
is that? Oh,
and it is this beautifully ornate elven carved bow with this golden sort of guard that goes over the hand that's inlaid into this beautifully oaken bow. And he says, we all kind of, it's from everybody across the
beautiful.
whole Yoski. Yeah, happy birthday. I'm glad that I can give it to you on your birthday. I didn't believe the letter, so I didn't wrap it. But
well,
that happens. They embrace
that was almost
him.
right.
Oh no. I did want to talk to you about that.
What's that?
They're going to kind of like nod off to Demi and kind of take Bicker aside. It's in my letter.
I'll pull it back out.
It's fine.
Josh didn't get a chance to read it. I'm sorry.
No, it's perfect. At the end, they were like, "I'd rather talk about this in person." So this is perfect.
All right.
I have missed you so much.
I missed you too.
I kind of take his hands, or just fiddle with his thumbs. I think I know why Serdware has sent me out to do this every 6 months, and I think these people are heading exactly where Serdi wanted me to go. And normally, in a month, I would return to you. But in a month, I think I might be able to put all of this to rest. And after I do that, if I ever go wandering again, I want you to come with me, my love. I don't want to leave every 6 months. I don't want to... Time is short. Maybe shorter than I had understood before I left, and I want to spend it with you. But I need to help them fix death first.
Sunshine, when I shared my vows with you, I knew it was part of the deal that you'd inevitably be into something like this. But sure, I'd be game to see what you're doing after the fact. Absolutely. They'll get on fine without me. You see Pops is smacking one of the other Yoskidins over the back of the head in the background.
And we don't have to leave the Yoskidin, but what I'm saying is that...
Oh, you want all of us?
If I ever go a-wandering, I want you to come with me, once all of this is over. It's an if. Maybe this will be enough wandering for us, but if it isn't, it'll be together. If you like.
Of course, love. Absolutely. I'd be honored. You're gonna have to keep my ass safe, though.
I will. I'm very good at taking a hit.
I watched.
I'm sorry. That thing was big!
Very! I've never seen a giant before.
There's a bigger one in Seaton. I think
in
bigger,
Seaton.
right?
Yeah.
In Seaton.
Way bigger.
We can't fight that thing.
How the shit did it get inside the city?
I think it swam.
And persuasion.
And persuasion.
These idiots.
You point and you see fucking Salvator building a snowman and arguing with Zahl. Demi's just like shaking her
Why are you
head.
putting the tail there? Why are you putting the tail there? It should be over there.
Debbie is
put it on the front?
making her own ice sculptures, just using like bigger, like just.
They got the giant into. No, I won't ask. Clearly.
I'm sitting over there like Elsa, just like
I'm
shaping
salt-baying
bullshit.
Ruby dust under the snowman.
Ashi's on the top dancing, patting the snow down for the horns.
I pulled Bims out so he can play in the snow.
He like turns into a snowball rolling down the hill. It is just
Oh,
wings
no.
stuck out of it.
Oh.
He's
Well,
never
that
seen the
happens in the
snow
background.
before. Back to the good shit.
Ah.
Sunshine, of course, I'd be honored. Honestly, I've maybe been waiting. I always wanted to respect who you are, right, and let you be free. But you know, if you want me to come with, then I jump at it. Just maybe not when you're fighting death.
Fixing
Fixing.
Fixing death.
Well, that's fine. How
Exactly.
hard could that be?
It'll be fine, I'm sure. These are very capable people. We've got a veritable Commodore who's also the premier bard of the Azure Sea. We have a last Yuan-Ti prince and the chosen of an Archon, and a lich who was, given a task by a god. They're all very incredible.
Holy
As
shit!
we're
He's
moving.
filming again.
You just to tell him I'm a lich.
Yeah.
They already told him in a letter. I'm so sorry.
okay.
He just kind of goes,
Okay.
oh, right. You have really, really made some friends.
They are incredible.
I can tell. And if Serdi wants you to be there, well, who am I to keep you from that, right?
You're the most important person in my life. But the reason I'm going to be there is to make sure that the rest of our lives are good.
That is a very important task. But, as usual, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Never!
Oh! Alright, yeah, lie, fine. And he kind of follows you as you, retreat back to the campfire. Where you do see, it looks like, I think it would be Pipes has kind of begun to work on a cake as well, for your birth.
Bless.
More cake.
Yes.
More cake.
Honestly, wonderful.
It's pumpkin, your favorite.
Boys, we're gonna have cake.
What?
We're gonna have cake. Are you done fight? Did you make a snowman?
Yeah.
It looks a
Oh,
lot like
Tim.
Salvator.
It's a Salvator.
Oh.
Doesn't it? That's strange.
You make him taller.
No. He's got
No.
little abs.
I said it 3 times. He keeps on making the mustache look way better.
Keep putting a dick on me.
Why is the tail up? Oh!
Ugh.
Oh, boys.
You all go eat or whatever it is you do.
Boys.
Salvatore, I love you and respect you.
How?
That's... Yes, thank you.
I knew that was going to be the response. I
Yeah.
knew that was... God damn it. He walks away.
You didn't expect anything else, did you?
I didn't, but, it'd be nice one time.
Maybe. One day. I'd say, in a near-death experience, but that's no longer an option for him.
That's my secret.
He really kept putting the pipe in the
I'm
snow. I don't know
almost dead.
why. He just kept doing it.
How expensive do you think that bow is that they gave Sunshine?
Oh, they give him a bow?
Mm-hmm. I looked it up. It's like 3,000 gold. It's insane.
To be honest with you, I heard none of that. Me and Salvatore were having a heart-to-heart
Oh, is that what that was?
yelling match. He kept telling me that I didn't understand anatomy, and then would
you
add
don't have
abs.
to justify it to me.
No, you're good. It's
I would
just
think
he
you'd
kept
like to
adding
bond.
abs in. And I don't. He had
If you'd like to be-
17 abs at one point.
Well,
And then he said they were big scales, and I was like, "That's not how scales work." I would know.
okay. I just all right.
The Met, baby. The Met.
I don't.
As you
Look
guys
back
go
over
out.
his carpet.
Lord, I sneak 200 gold pieces or attempt to into Bickers.
Oh, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
He's very distracted by his spouse
You
being
want more
returned
gold
and
to give?
is Quite
That's a
focused.
natural 20.
You
Oh.
fucking
No,
We'll take
three.
his bag and leave our own.
We literally had 222 gold pieces in addition to the thousands that we're into, so I'm just adding that to his.
They've been saving for this for years across the entire Yazgi den.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I just.
That bow's insane.
That's what I do.
I'm so bad with bows.
I know,
and
I'm sorry.
Well, it makes you have disadvantage with attack rolls with all other weapons, and
No,
it's a
only
ranged
after
weapon.
Only-
you activate it.
Only
Yeah.
after it's activated.
Only after you activate the 7 days
Oh.
thing. Yeah.
Then
I'm
you
so
just be like,
confused.
Very cool. It's a regular, very strong bow, but once every 7 days you can designate a target,
hmm
and they essentially become your sworn enemy.
Mhm.
And then
It's
you get a
fucking
bunch
dope.
of benefits.
And then it's if you hit them with an attack, your sworn enemy, they take a ton of extra damage.
Yes.
That's dope
And-
as fuck.
If you use another weapon while that oath thing is activated, that's when the disadvantage kicks in.
But
It's activated for 7 days.
I will also
correct?
say you can drop that
Unless they
activation to lose the effects of the oath. Like you can just say
Oh.
I retcon that. So you don't have to like be under the effects of it if you're chasing.
Okay, so it's not
You can just drop
disadvantage
it.
for another 7 days.
And also,
on
if they
everything.
die,
Because that would suck.
your oath ends at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
There's a lot of rules, but it's a very good weapon.
Yeah, I need to read it because I'm like, this is a lot.
We can drill into it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I love that bow.
it's very.
That's wonderful.
But as you guys kind of settle
Beautiful.
in for the evening, Salvatore working on his. Oh, sorry, Sunshine.
No, I just said it's beautiful.
Salvatore working on his snowman. You guys spending some quality time together. Sunshine and Bicker. You know, a little bit of music strikes up. The cake is done, and a meal is had. And folks kind of begin to disperse and kind of head towards their cabins. One is designated for you guys, and obviously, Sunshine, you were invited to join Bicker. Yours.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the party. I was like, they
No.
have...
Bicker's like, you want to go back to ours, right?
Yes.
Zal and I are fully just bunking it. Like the first,
Are
like
you sure?
back
I
when
got
the
a tiny
party was.
see-through tent.
Salvador, it's cold out here
Yes,
for
it's
everyone.
not cold in my dome.
Oh,
It's
That is
incredibly warm and
can you
awesome.
make it? We can see this. It's see through though, so I can see the stars.
You could.
Can I?
If it snows, it would cover it. Also, I will be loudly humming and incantating all night.
Oh,
Can't you just take the snow off the top of the dome for your accurate version
you know
of
what? Zal
yourself?
and I are gonna. It's been a while. We're just gonna bunk up like old times. It'll be great.
Sleep in a tent, suit yourself.
It's a caravan. I don't know. Anyway, yes, that's fine. So yeah.
As you guys begin to head towards bed for a long rest, Demi, as you begin to bunker down, you do receive a message.
Oh fuck, that's never good.
Demi,
Oh,
it's Mavanon. I do not wish to alarm you. There are figures on the ethereal plane that have surrounded the catacombs. They appear to be watching. I thought you might be interested. They haven't made a move yet.
oh fuck. Okay. So that's what time of night is that? Is that like we're all asleep or we're
Everyone's
going
kind
to
of
bed?
headed towards bed. You're like kind of getting cozied in. Bims just kind of like found a spot on your chest, like Bims does, and kind of is snuggling in as you receive that message. It's late at night, or kind of 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Depending on how late Sunshine wanted to party.
They're busy.
They've got
with their
other
husbands.
priorities. Yeah, good.
They're elsewhere. Yeah.
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
I feel like she's laying in just fully comfortable until he says, "I don't mean to alarm you," and then she just gets up, like she just sits up and starts listening to the rest of the message, and like petting Bims, and it's like, well, I suppose that made our choice easier. Hey Zahl.
Was
Hey
that your
Zahl.
reply?
Yeah,
No,
what's up?
oh, I guess I should reply first. I forget that I can reply to messages. I'm always just sending them. That is important to know. Thank you. We'll drop by tomorrow. A little out of magic at the moment.
We get there now.
But I know you're in the middle of a giant spell. Right?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
Or do you need us now? There's 25.
You do receive sending once more.
Okay.
Again, they haven't made a move, and the catacombs themselves are safe. I've called back all of the guards, whatnot. We should be okay.
Because all we need is 8 hours, right? For your simulacrum? 12?
No,
I was doing it before we went to bed.
Yeah,
So
we did miss the whole
Yeah.
dinner.
Like
will
around
only-
lunch, I probably started.
You will
Yeah.
probably mid-morning. You will be good to go with the
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Clothed that simulacrum, and now we don't have the ropes.
I mean, we're
Yeah,
at
we make it
Sunshine's. Yeah, we have. Well, and we also like we are in Sunshine's home. I'm sure we can find clothes.
Yeah, there's plenty of clothing.
He's gonna be dressed like the Yoski Den. Hell yeah!
That's so good.
Which one of us is me?
That, like every time we bring him back in like a different place, he's just gonna be wearing the clothes from that.
One time in the Amedio jungle, he gets brought back, so he's in all like fucking Yuan-Ti gear. And
Yeah.
it's like, what is
Salvator, the chameleon, blends into his surroundings.
Okay, so I get that message. Let us know if that changes. Otherwise, we'll be there mid-morning. Stay safe. Have a lot to talk about. And that's it.
Perfect.
And then she'll... Hey, Zahl?
Yeah, what's up?
Were you asleep or no?
I was about to.
This is like a sleepover.
That is exactly what that is, Oshi.
Bims, come over here.
Like it's just like a sleepover. I'm sleeping outside.
Oh no! Fuck you!
Just all I imagine is that's what all by myself cuts in, and you just see him crying. One tear comes down, even though he doesn't.
You'll be my friend, won't you?
Until I kill you.
The snowman, a single tear falls from the snowman's face.
I put one on his face.
So we should all sleep, and Mavanon said that he would update me if it was any different, but apparently there are figures in the ethereal plane surrounding the catacombs. So that's made our decision for us. I would tell the other two, but I don't want to message Sunshine right now. And I know that enough. And Salvator will be upset.
Caravan's a rocket.
Don't come in again.
Come sending messages with this caravan a rocking.
Jesus.
If you hear this caravan a rocking, then don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yaski, don't come a knocking.
There are Yaski do's and Yaski don'ts.
Yes!
Yaski do.
Painted on the side of every wagon.
A Yaski do. If there is a frost giant that shows up, watch.
Yeah.
A Yaski don't, come a knocking.
And Salvatore's mid-spell, so I don't want to interrupt him because I've done that before. It's not pretty, and also if he's to finish this before we leave, then it's important. So we're going to go to sleep, and I'm going to wake up pretty much exactly 8 hours from when I fall asleep, and then we're going to get to the catacombs.
Do you want me to send letters to people really quick? Just get some letters out to our friends around
To who?
Dravosi, Dudosco, Peach. They all know what's going on.
Technically closer than we are.
Yeah, I still have plenty of magic, so to save us some money before we go to sleep, I can do it. I will send a message to Peach, because I know they're all together.
Peach,
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we found out when we sent the stuff.
We did.
Hello, Peach. Miss you. Problem in the catacombs. Ethereal figures surrounding. Will be there tomorrow.
Peach.
Yeah.
You are in the middle of the kingdom of Furendi.
Yeah.
Headed across towards Molag. On
Yeah.
a crash course with the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah.
Good lord. Wasn't
cool.
that in Greyhawk?
It was not
near, but
You-
they
it was
dealt
originally.
with it.
Oh, in the the Greyhawk lore.
Oh, yes, in the official lore.
In
Sorry.
the official lore, not in this setting. I make changes. A lot of them.
Okay.
You are with Dravos. They talked about the village that had been the base that they had used to head out towards the temple. It is related to Circle lore.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an important part of the origin stories of the Circle's founding.
Okay, one of the districts was that village.
Yes, that's where they
Okay,
met
that's-
to head towards
that
the
was my
Temple
misunderstanding.
of Elemental
Thank you.
Evil.
To hear your voice? That's bad. I'm not near Neildra. In Friendi. Oh, and they go, oh no.
Oh, Peach!
Oh no.
Dravosi and Teach send their... And then it cuts off, but then they send a message. They say, oh god.
She gets ready to start sending another message, and then there's a message,
Yeah.
and she's like,
I think Zahl's just like laying in bed, like, what's happening?
sorry. Hi. Question for Josh.
Yes, maybe an answer.
What?
I'll try my best.
Yeah, I was mid-drink.
I do forget and I can't find the conversation.
Oh god, it's buried.
I can't find it.
Secret stuff.
But I think Peach would share that unless I'm forgetting a reason why they wouldn't.
The information regarding the stone that they found?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, basically,
25
far,
words or less.
far south near the... I'm giving Sunshine the
I know.
information.
Yeah.
Or
I know, I'm
Button.
kidding.
Good God. Peach, the information.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
valid.
Do
There's
not
a lot.
apologize.
It's a lot of names, you're bad.
Peach,
Barry.
the information regarding where they are. So, deep in a completely unmarked and lost temple down, actually near
The Hell Furnaces.
The Hell Furnaces is where they started a few months ago. During the time that you guys were lost in a time lock, they were traveling northwards, having retrieved the stone to meet with an undisclosed figure at the guidance of Serdawir. Upon arrival at the location they had been directed to, they came across Didasco, who had similarly been guided by Serdawir.
Nice.
They found themselves combating with some sort of strange cult within an old temple to Erigal, and discovering some information regarding the Temple of Elemental Evil, a legacy location from long ago, with oh god, I got distracted, sorry, regarding the Circle's founding, a temple that was sealed away and closed off, and the access stones, of which Sunshine, god, Peach, I like how
I know, but I'm sorry.
my dyslexic ass is so bad at this stuff.
The Temple of Telemental Evil.
The Telemental Evil. One of those stones which Sunshine... Peach! What? Peach does have in their possession.
okay. So they have an
Devosi-
And we call it the access stone.
Yes.
Found an access stone in Hell Furnaces. Heading to Temple of Elemental Evil. Fuck. They just swear because they realize how many words they're using, but I think they haven't used it enough to realize that it days. I can head to Neildra after. Will take a while.
Okay. I think that they go to send another message, then realize that you're sending a message and go, and immediately, without thinking about it, I'm so proud of you!
Oh, bless.
And then realize this is what they said it. It's just, I'm so proud of you. Fuck. So 6.
Oh, I'm so confused.
No. Keep doing what you're working on. I'll keep you
You send all of that.
updated.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll keep you
Backspace,
updated.
could always try to come get you. And that's where I'll end it. It's 24.
Bye.
And that's a message that I responded to you. So
Yes.
So I will turn to Zahl and just be like, Peach can send messages now.
What?
That's not the most important part.
Wait,
Hold
no,
on.
what?
Sorry, no, that's not. I'm so proud of no. So yeah, it's wonderful. Anyway, they're like way north of here on a mission with referring to something called an access stone and the Temple of Elemental Evil. So they have their own thing right now. So
did that ring a bell, Josh?
No.
At all? Okay, solid.
we're all like, nope. I am not sure, but it sounded important, so I didn't want to pull them here unless we know something's happening. So I told them I would keep them updated. Tomorrow we'll go deal with this thing, hopefully, and then if we end up feeling like we can't deal with this thing and need more people, maybe we can teleport to our friends.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll pull another frost giant along. Who the fuck knows?
That was okay. That was actually kind of like interesting and good to know.
What?
That we can pull people along with us.
Not intentionally.
Zahl the demo.
I feel like at this point, Demi, like in the cot that they're like laying, like I imagine it's like two cots on either side of it. She has sat up and she is now turning to face him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna step through this a little bit like I have to with Salvator, sort of, but he does it to make fun of me. The things that happen when I accidentally add little extra features to that's not on purpose. I can't just like thrust us forward in time on purpose.
I mean,
you kind of
with
can.
practice. With practice, you probably could because you are very talented.
I took that guy out of time.
Yeah, what was I was kind of like
I just slowed the tempo around him until it was not.
See, like I was a monkey, so I just thought like this dude just stopped, so I tried to hit him, and it did not.
Yeah, no, he wasn't actually there. He was like out of time for a moment.
Also, I'm sorry for copying some of your spells, but like.
Oh, we all do it.
We do, but like I just figured that one would be fun, and I've always kind of wanted.
Oh,
you all have been apes, and I was like, I kind of want to turn.
No, it's very fun. It's like
it's amazing.
You just get. It's like your thoughts, kind of like it's no like super higher level thinking, so it's like very relaxing.
So is Peach okay? Because you said there was like a temple of pure something
elemental evil.
Didn't we just kill that guy?
Who?
The elemental evil, essentially. Like,
well,
he was like an
I
elemental
imagine there's
of evil.
More. I'm
That's
gonna be
so
really honest.
I
We
hate
have
this.
so much shit going on that I am just going to choose to trust that Peach can handle their own shit with
absolutely.
two very strong friends of ours. And then if we need their help, we'll call them in to help handle our shit. But I can't
I love that.
possibly comprehend. But now we know that if Peach needs us, they could just send me a message.
That is very nice to know. Also, question.
Answer.
How are we going to do something in the astral plane when we have no way to get to the astral plane?
Ethereal plane.
That's what I meant.
I assume
The same thing in my
Said
mind.
God into Zahl's. Oh, gross! I say. Sorry.
Mom?
I think maybe.
Ethereal plane.
That's a conversation for Mabanon, who can see that there's a bunch of people in the ethereal plane, and also our other friend who can see into the ethereal plane with his not eyes.
Yo.
Yeah, you
so
can do that.
I haven't seen anyone around us.
as many things.
Okay, I was gonna ask when it got around.
As is the truth with many things arcane. I'm going to ask Salvator in the morning when he's not busy.
Gotcha.
Breakfast interrogation.
Right.
Breakfast with a side of Demi asking magic questions.
Right.
So right now, sleep time. And then in the morning, hopefully we get enough rest, and then we go help Mabanon.
Okay.
but he has essentially, he said, moved the guards all to the catacombs and things. I don't know. It's the throne is the problem, obviously, and I don't know. Last time we were, fighting people in the town with... It's been a while since we've heard from our least favorite person. It's been a while. Since we heard from Scarin.
Shit, I could always try to do a quick spy on him before we go to bed.
And you're welcome to do it.
I pull his I'm sorry, Josh. I pull his dagger out.
Yes! I sent you guys into a long rest forever ago.
I'm sorry, Josh. You did this to us by calling
12 hours
us.
later. I wonder if everyone's awake.
You made it scary, and we got scared.
That's on me.
Scared.
Okay.
I'd like to call on Scarin if that's a possibility.
You're gonna try and scry
Call
on
upon
Scarin.
me.
I assume I've had a short rest in this
Scarin.
time, because we've done a lot.
I mean, you'll get a long rest by the time.
No, but I assume we've done a short rest. If not, I'm going to pull a charge out of my anchor and then do it.
Okay.
I'm going to scry on
You've
him.
met this individual firsthand.
I'm holding his dagger.
Carrying his dagger.
We started this session today, by the way. Like, this is
all one day, yeah.
It's all
One
one
day.
day.
So you have all your spells.
He used polymorph.
I've used polymorph, fly, and another one, so I pulled the charge out.
Fly.
Yeah. To
I
avoid
pulled the charge out of my anchor to
The
cast
water?
scry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a minus.
I wasn't trying to get cold.
But it's also been hours because we ate with them, so.
That's true.
Yeah, but he didn't say it. So okay.
That's why I'm pulling the charge out.
Zahl, as
Yes.
you attempt to cast this spell, it almost immediately fails.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, that didn't work. Put
was
the dagger
countered.
back.
By someone nearby. No.
Salvator, did you counter my spell?
Just lean your head out of the thing. Salvatore!
I'm busy.
Can you try again? Does it usually happen that fast?
No, it was weird. It was like, you know how I've described it as like I fall into the mirror? I went to fall.
I've watched you.
Okay, so I went to fall, and before I even got to like the falling bit, it already felt like it was just weird, and I wasn't there.
Can you try again?
No more spells.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he didn't.
You're waiting an
He didn't
hour.
have a rest?
Oh, you could have had a short rest. That's true.
Oh, then yeah.
Try two
I
more
mean,
times.
I'll try it again, I guess.
You could.
It fails.
Try it one
Instantly?
more time.
Instantly.
Like,
Just third time's the charm.
And
Try
then
one
wait
more
an
time.
hour.
Make it. Yeah, it fails again. Make an Arcana check for me.
I know.
He's using his
Josh.
legendary resistances.
Oh, is that what it is?
No.
Oh, Josh, I
He doesn't
know
need
what
to
it
use
is.
those.
Josh, I think I know what it is. Can I say it? And if I'm right,
If you believe
because I failed on the first roll and I can't spy on him for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not.
Oh, okay.
Make
that's
an
what I
Arcana check
assumed.
for me.
Yeah. Arcana. Okay, that's it's the 3.
You have no fucking clue.
Zahl is a dumbass. I don't know.
Nothing?
Can I ask one question? Because I have been blocked by location.
It feels very
Things.
different to that.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Does it feel different? That yeah, I don't know. It's it just kind of feels like I can't get there.
Well,
Like,
I
Adam figured it out.
I
You
suppose.
said
There's
that already
two
today.
options.
You sure?
There's 2 options that Adam figured
Did
out.
something
6
dawn
options.
upon Zahl?
I think it probably might have.
He's probably on the ethereal plane.
He's either not on this plane or he's dead, but I'm betting he's not on this plane.
He's probably standing outside the church.
I bet if he's
That's-
not on this
yeah.
plane, that he's outside the catacombs.
It's weird. It's like I heard Salvatore say that a second ago.
No, you didn't. I'm busy.
I was making fun of you, Sean.
Hey, that music shift
I didn't like that music
was
shit.
cued by nothing.
So maybe we get to meet an old friend.
Well, for now we should go to sleep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be no help.
I feel weird sleeping now.
I also do, but I
Yeah,
can't.
the French horns are hard to sleep.
I can't.
I didn't know the Oski Den had a full orchestra.
I can't justify a reason not to go
Pipes
to
is out
sleep.
there.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Just
So
playing right outside of our tent the entire night. We're like, stop, please.
Is that Duel of the Fates?
As
Pat
you
in the
guys
movies.
attempt to get some rest, how that manifests for you is up to you based on the information you have just received. Salvatore, you continue to work upon your snowman. And Sunshine,
idea
you
what's
are
going on.
joined by your spouse in your home. This is a space you spent much time. The two of you settle in together for a long rest, unless you have anything else you want to say or do.
Nope, they do other things and then they sleep.
They get
That's
to
it.
business, and we fade to the crackling embers of the fireplace in the center of the camp as we end our episode, and you guys rest and do receive a long rest.
Don't
Level-
come
Long
knocking.
rest.
Long
Level up.
rest. No, we
Level
just
up.
Yeah,
did
we
that.
leveled up, right?
Finally 16.
Nope.
Here we
Okay.
come.
With
Why not?
that answer given to
16.
you all, hey guys, cool shit. Time to say some few quick announcements for our dear wonderful friends to listen to. The first announcement be my sentences.
Say a few announcements for them to listen to, Josh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say these. Listen to
You
these, please.
sounded
now.
like somebody trying to get to the word count at the end of an essay.
Now the thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to say some announcements.
No, I hope you hear the words
You're
that I
paid
share
half.
with you all. Please listen to me now as I tell you of our dear friends and partners, Soundtail. Soundtail is an application. Boy, howdy, let me tell you about that application, good friends.
Oh, God.
Good friends, that application. It provides ambiance for your D&D games, my good
We gotta
friends.
stop. We gotta
Please,
stop.
click on the link in chat if you'd like to get yourself a copy of that application. It's very good. It's very, very good. We like it very, very much. Over to you, Parker.
Okay. Hi, I'm here to remind everybody that we're affiliated with Found Familiar Coffee. If you'd like to taste initiative and get 10% off of your D&D inspired coffee, you can use the code or the link in chat. We are also affiliated with Crafty Gamers, who does a lot of great immersion things, as well as their Aromas of Adventures candle thing. So use the code in chat or the link to get 10% off there as well. We are also associated with Arcane Anthems, who does our wonderful theme for this program, as well as our other programs. And then also Rolaris Maps. You can see his map of this setting in our intro. So big shout out there. And that is it. Sean?
One trick, if you don't have a word count but a page limit, is you could control find all the periods and just increase the font size.
Yep.
Adds like an extra half a page to your project. Also,
I never
I'd like
did
to
that.
say thank you for helping. I did every paper. Thank you for to our mods who let us do this every week. Who
Thank you,
keep
thank you.
Chat nice and friendly for all the new faces.
Thanks, Azar.
And all the people who come in all the time. Library of Lost Tales has been crushing it for us tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We love you.
Yeah, we
Love
couldn't do the show
you.
without you guys. Thank you very much.
And we're gonna go right in.
We're gonna go
Stick with
right
us.
into charity stream.
We're gonna raid the charity stream.
The
Don't
show
go
is a
anywhere.
mimic is where we're headed.
I see you go anywhere else.
Charity.
And guys,
I'll be very
make-
disappointed.
Make some
Charity.
donations. It's
Yes.
really good
Please
shit.
make some- Give
Johnny
those doctors no borders. Don't
And
give
we'll
them a
do
border.
and
Yeah.
then we'll do it
Bookstore.
later.
Let's triple
It'll
those
be-
borders,
Yeah.
guys. See you there.
Don't
Bye.
Stop trying to do the failing business.